Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. And that is the sound of Jesse Campos. I know that you're not listening. You can't hear it.
I know.
But I'm going to tell you something. That song
Julie's listening to Jesse Campo.
is a smoker.
That is Jesse Campo. We do miss her.
Yes, we do. We're going to get her back on the set, baby.
Bring her on. We got a lot of stuff going on here on the set
There's
today.
about 12 meetings going on in here. I'm
pretty impressed, though.
You see Tommy taking control?
I'm very impressed. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe TV. Freddie, I'm telling you, in an hour's worth of time, you've had 12 people in here, 3 meetings, 2 interns, and a partridge in pear tree. We've had some pixie dust, and we're just starting the show now. And we got a little choppy. There you go. You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We've got Chit Chat Thursday. He's up and down. We've got Julie with Akashic Records. We're going to talk about Akashic Records and Paul Vadiato. We're talking travel talk, travel time, and I love this, test driving your wedding. I'm going to say test driving your honeymoon. It's all good. Imagine that.
Film's 11.
Film at 11 and we go live. We've got George. How you doing, George? Welcome to our chaos.
Hey, George.
We got Tom Hibbert on board. Look at that. Tom Hibbert running board. Welcome, Tom. And I think Nick is floating around somewhere else. And we're all good. I always get very nervous. I have a question for you.
Yes.
How come
Yes.
that speaker makes noise only when we go on the radio?
Because there is a lot of inputs into that little board you got going over there.
Oh, it's the extra one? It's the extra
You
input?
have
I know.
you have every bus on that board going, okay? And if you know what buses are, it means it carries sound.
Where's your hat?
It's over there.
Okay.
We do that in the second half. Let's change it up. Now you see my picture?
Yeah, who is that?
I mean, who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that? This is the boxer. The Raging Bull, the boxer.
I am not an animal, he said. Was that the craziest show yesterday ever?
I want to put this right.
Eva, look what I have. I have my new wand on set with me. Do you love this wand?
Fabulous.
Right? It's the wooden spoon wand. It is the wand that I can't say every mother should have because we don't do that to our children. But this is the wand I think my mother had when we were growing up.
Is
I
that
can switch the
is
finger
that going to
like
be your
that.
new wand?
You just never know. You know what I can do with this? I can rub your head with it. I can scratch your neck with it.
Okay. Listen, that is the guess one. That one you have
Would
to
you
get.
like?
You have to let.
Well, I could pass it on.
Would you like my wand?
Sure.
You see,
All
that's the
right.
guess one.
There you
That one is full of magic. Well, these are yours. This is mine.
Do you know, this morning I was thinking I really wish I had those curlers with me because I could have really used it. I think it's going to save so much time.
Wasn't that the wildest show you
It
saw?
was the most fun show, I have to tell you. The guys were awesome. And I looked at the video of when they were doing their live stream on the way over with the package.
Look at this
So
one.
funny. And she's got the wand.
You see she's waving the wand?
The package is hysterical because now I've got my whole touch-up back here. It's like a whole little mini studio.
You have a whole touch-up.
I've got my hairspray, my lip gloss, my nail
Touch-up.
polish, my rollers. So in between shows, I can just do a little primping, put it on our sizzle, and we're good to go.
Touch-up.
I don't have to move from this seat now.
And you know something? That hairspray you got is like
It's
like spray paint.
It's like spray paint.
It kept the helmet on your head.
Is that funny? The whole time.
And every time you moved it squeaked. Sorry.
It looked like Con Ed from New York.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
And there's a vest that goes with it. I'm ready for Halloween too.
Are you going to be one of the village people?
I guess I am one of the village people. You have no idea.
Is Steve still in the house? You know what I forgot today was... Steve, you know what I forgot yesterday? What? I forgot that we were going to play poker.
Well, that's why I asked you, and you said, not today.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't know... And
stickball.
But I have poker chips. And I have cards. And the game is about who has the best hand in tips.
You're in, George?
No, and you can't play because I can see you're good at poker already.
I have no idea anything about poker. I got to tell you, I know nothing about poker.
She knows nothing about. She says, "Are you going to hand me some chips on the side?" Says, "Yeah."
I've got all that money from 2.0.
Yes. What you do with all that?
It's right there, actually.
Well, oh, look at that. Money.
I'm very organized. And this chaos is actually organized. Isn't that funny?
Yes.
There you go. You have no idea.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna somehow use the
Your
gold.
picture fell.
Uh-oh. Raging Bull went down.
Raging Bull went down.
I am not an animal.
We got all your money?
My question to you guys is, why is the Yankee sign still up?
Cause it's New York.
It's New York.
It's out the door because I'm.
We need to make it a
So yeah, so I have all your money for you.
Third
You're
place.
set over here, Freddie.
I'm not.
Now you've got your tokens. I've got my ducks. We all have our stuff now. You got a clock that doesn't keep time, which
Yes,
I love.
but it has a jet on.
And there's a jet on the top.
That's what it is. It has a jet on. When you're a jet all the way. Remember that? When remember the movie? You
Yeah,
remember the
West
movie?
Side Story.
Is there logo? A jet?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what they call the Jets. They landed in LaGuardia when they were at
Seriously?
Shea Stadium. No, I make this up.
Wow.
They were called the Jets because they used to play in Shea Stadium.
Okay, back to my question.
The
How did
Guardia was right
Yonkers
next
come to
door.
be?
Yonkers has nothing to do with the
Tom,
Jets.
do you know how Yonkers came to be?
By Sir William Yonkers.
Where's Steve?
No idea.
Sir William Yonkers.
Did you look that up?
Yeah.
You made that up.
Yeah.
See, he's got the best poker face ever. He made that up and I believe him.
Do you know when I was 11, I used to go to Yonkers, race with my uncle
Yonkers.
Culebro, which in English means the snake. I
If
make no
anyone's
lie.
watching and you know where the name Yonkers came from,
Sir William Yonkers, look it up.
look it up.
He used to
Send it in
take me
us.
to the Yonkers racetrack. I was 11, right? I couldn't gamble. So he used to tell me, okay, what horse do you like? And I used to go, this one, this one, this one. So the first time I went, it hit. So after that, I had ice cream. That's why I'm a diabetic. Ice cream, hot dog. They fed me everything I wanted.
Was Juji there?
Juji was with me.
Juji was-
Juji's the one that messed everything up.
Did Juji see our show yesterday?
No.
Juji needs to see our show
Juji's
from
in Puerto Rico.
yesterday.
But Juji messed everything up because he picked losers. I pick winners. You know how I used to pick winners?
How?
I used to look at the jockey's weight. And I used to put money on the lightest jockey.
So is Polo the same way? I was looking at the jockeys at Polo. They're not little like the jockeys on
No,
racing.
Polo's different. Polo
Totally
is,
different.
is with the strength of the arm to hit the ball.
But I was checking that out because you were in my head. telling
Nah,
me
you weren't.
it's
You
the
were
way-
checking out the guys. What do they call those pants?
No, I was
Look at
checking
it.
out trying to stay
Look
dry
at
from the
Jockey
hurricane.
pants.
Jockey pants.
But that's
Jockey
exactly
underwear.
how we met Kathy from Wellington. Wellington Cares was in that polo match. See?
Do
Always
you know
networking.
that I forgot to ask you for her card because I have somebody who wants to use her services and I forgot to ask you.
I will
Do
get
we
you
still
her
have
number. Somewhere. Yes.
Somewhere.
Wellington Cares. You can find it at wellingtoncaresorg.com, and there all of her information is there. What you got? I got my signed picture. 2.0. I asked him how old he was.
17.
17. I said to him, "Don't you have school?"
I asked him the same question and he handed me this.
Which is
Oh,
empty, by the way. Again,
No, it wasn't empty.
you can take the girl out of Brooklyn, but you can't take the Brooklyn out of the girl. Hence why.
Is your mother coming to the set?
And she probably has one of those in her pocketbook.
So when she comes, I'm
and the
gonna-
wooden spoon, and the rollers, and the juicy fruit. Yes, my mother will feel right at home when she comes
When your
today.
mother comes, I'm going to go like this to her and she can say, I got a bigger one. I got a bigger one.
You know what happens when you go for Mother's Day shopping and you run out of buying wine glasses and you start buying flasks? That's how you know your mother's from New York. There you go.
All right, so what do we got in the set today? We're going
We're
to
going
be
to talk,
doing...
Paul. We're talking. You're going to love this. I think you're going to love it because I think it's really funny. You can test drive like you test drive a car, your honeymoon. Your wedding, Paul says. I say it's kind of like you're test driving your honeymoon. And I can say that in this day and age, right?
But wait a minute, you're going to test drive your honeymoon or your wedding?
Saying,
Yes.
I call this, yes.
Both?
Yes.
So you're going to see whether or not you want to marry the creep or not?
Oh, that's tough.
Julie, I need that one because that's what that wooden spoon is for. Was to come in like that.
But wait a minute, what are you test driving? You're test driving what?
May I help you?
No,
Okay.
my flask
Well,
is
I mean,
broken.
come on, you're talking weddings and
Yeah.
dreams, and
Yeah.
you're talking the beautiful ocean, and you're talking about this lovely location. What is the wedding going to look like? What's it going to feel like? And then you're going to be staying overnight
At Sandals. We're talking
at
Sandals.
Sandals in Jamaica, and you test drive the honeymoon.
You know what they always say?
So this is like a vacation.
What, no, it's a
Or
test
do you
drive.
get, or do you get all the bells and whistles of a wedding?
You get to meet with the wedding planner. They're going to fly you out for the day. You'll get to meet with the wedding planner. You'll get to taste the food. You can plan out what the wedding's going to be.
Get to meet the
Enjoy.
attorney for the divorce, the whole night.
Well, that's an option. No. And then you spend the night over. Then they fly you back the next night. It starts at $500 a couple. But if you book your wedding, they give you a credit of $700 against the wedding.
So you get the 500 back plus 200 more. So you're going for free essentially, saving 200 off your wedding, and you're at Sandals for a fabulous 2 nights you said?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, yo. You hearing this? So when you do a wedding, they give you the honeymoon to go check it out.
Wow.
You believe
You
this?
can go to Sandals for 2 nights, $500 for the couple. If you book your wedding, you get $700 back towards the price of the wedding.
Is
You
the
can
flight
set it
Don't
up.
tell anybody that we're married, and we just don't.
Or you announce that
You
maybe
and Paul
you
wanna go,
will.
Steve and Paul are gonna go. You guys want to check it out.
Don't go with Coach. You go with Coach. I'm gonna be
No.
raising some
No,
flags.
I don't go behind closed doors.
That's right. That's right. But can you imagine? You can check out Sandals and you can put your whole honeymoon together, right?
Yep.
And see what it's gonna be like. Now, is it only Sandals or they got other places?
Now, it's at any of the Sandals, but the one that you do the test drive at is where you want to be married.
All places do this?
All Sandals, yeah.
Really?
How many Sandals are there?
Sandals through Jamaica, St. Lucia, Grenada, Turks and Caicos. In Jamaica, there's 5 Sandals, so there's a lot to look at.
Can't take you anywhere.
And if you go to Jamaica, you stay and you pay for one. You can go to any one of the 6 resorts. So you go to a different resort every day on your honeymoon. Eat, taste the food, see the people.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait
how
a minute!
close
Wait
are
a
the
minute!
resorts? What do you mean? You can
What do you mean you can go to
them?
all of them?
If you're staying at one in Jamaica,
Yeah.
you can go the following day to a different Sandals resort in Jamaica.
How many are
Oh, in
there
Jamaica.
In Jamaica.
How many?
are there?
They have 6.
In Jamaica?
They have 6 in Jamaica.
And they have like the huts in the water and all that.
Yeah, they got the huts in the water. That's the one in White
Julie,
House.
aren't you
That's what we have
from
the picture
the
of.
Isles?
No,
Where are
I'm
you
from
from?
Belize. So we're
Belize.
close enough.
I
Where
hear
is
Belize
enough?
is beautiful.
Where is Belize?
Yes, it is.
Where is
It's
that?
gorgeous. It's south of Mexico, west of Guatemala. So
Really?
really beautiful. Yeah,
South
it's
of
the second,
Mexico.
Is there a Sandals
second,
there?
No, I don't think there's one.
second largest barrier reef.
I don't think there's one in
Australia
Belize
being the
yet.
So when
first.
Freddie and I first started working together at BZT, I always said I wanted a green screen to do the weather. Now we need a green screen of the map of the world.
Geography.
And we can go like this. So she's saying, got this? South of Mexico, west of
Or
Guatemala.
you want to have a
Oh,
map?
I'm thinking
Or
which way is west.
East of Guatemala?
East of Guatemala, south of
Whatever.
Mexico. So it's somewhere over there. How's that?
Somewhere
think,
over there.
I think what we should do is we should have a green screen so that Paul gets up
Yes.
and he begins to show us
Could
where
put
the
on my-
destinations are.
Yeah, put on my destination hat and we can pick where we're going. But, weddings are what it is that you want. And it could be anywhere. It could include pretty much anything. And, we do them here. We could do them as destinations. Steve-O's a partner and,
Steve-O's
get
here.
music.
Have a seat, Steve.
Hey, real quick, we have Chastity Kyle. Just text me. She is actually a Sandals representative.
Is she?
Yeah.
So we have it inside.
Is she in
person.
Jamaica?
No, she's in Fort Lauderdale.
See, if we had the phone line set up, she could call in.
I know.
See, that's what she
Don't-
just said. She goes, I'm trying to call in, but she texted me instead.
Tell her she can call 561
Chastity, call
Did you call
561
our cell phone?
278
278
0074.
0074.
And
Call
ask them to
in.
bring the phone down to the
And then
gallery.
tell them to bring.
And the gallery will bring us the
The
phone.
gallery
Call
will-
in now.
Well, on the 17th, we have Stu Levy coming in from Sandals, who will spend the hour with us and be talking more about the.
He
various-
better be bringing some
thought he was
tickets
coming
and
next
some
week.
suntan
Who's
lotion.
coming
I'm
next
telling
week?
you.
That's
I think you told me next week.
next week. Sorry, the
Oh,
10th.
so
I'm
that's okay.
I'm going away the following
That's
week.
Yeah,
right.
where are you going?
He's
Taking a
test driving
cruise.
his wedding.
Practicing the honeymoon wedding.
Practicing his
but we're
honeymoon
doing
again.
it on Royal Caribbean. We're going to the Eastern Caribbean. Going on the Allure of the Seas.
Wasn't Alora?
Allure.
Oh, Alora, because there wasn't Alora that was a
Allure.
problem, no?
No.
Yeah, there was in the 70s.
That's the Andrea Doria.
Yes.
The Allure
but
is
there-
relatively new. I haven't been on a cruise in
Oh,
so
it's
long.
beautiful. It's bigger than a football field.
Yes.
Amazing.
And it doesn't chop around anymore.
So that's what we need. We need a green screen of the world. And we can pinpoint, listen to what we can do. We can take all the Sandals resorts, Paul.
I'll get
and
you
we
a globe.
We can put a pin. And we could do that too.
And can your finger do the shopping? Just point towards
Where,
the
how we do, where in the world is Paul Vadiato?
And when I'm away on the cruise, I'll send you a little clip.
Wouldn't that
each
be
day.
cool?
No, when you're away on the cruise, this is what I want you to do. You got to figure out how to get Ethernet.
I have it there on the
On
ship.
the ship, you can get Ethernet. Okay, and
Yeah.
then I'm going to give you a code
Yes.
and a camera. And
I
you're
have a camera.
And you're going to come into the set, and you're going to be our cruise line correspondent.
Wonderful.
Wow.
And you're going to tell us what's going on.
I can do that.
Awesome.
And then
Look
you're
at
going to do
that.
it by the pool with people jumping all over the place.
We can put a whole wedding package together. And now we have a new crunchy makeup line we're working with.
New Crunchy.
And my idea for the crunchy makeup line, we can incorporate it. All brides need their makeup done, right? So imagine having your makeup done with non-toxic makeup. So it's paraben-free and fragrance-free, and it's all good for you. So you're looking
So
beautiful
when you lift
and you're
that,
healthy.
you lift that veil, she's looking good.
She's looking good.
That's what I tell you. So I went to some wedding, just
you
put
don't
the
get
veil
shocked.
back.
Well, that's what I was asking you guys
Sticker
yesterday.
shock.
When you meet the mom in New York, do you say, okay, this is good because I know she's going to be like you when you get older? You go, oh, sorry, Mom.
That's
and you
right.
move on to
No,
the next
You know
one.
what's falling off though is the cooking.
There's
The
no
women back in
cooking
the day used to
anymore.
cook.
Yeah, no more.
So you look at the mom, you're like, okay, she's a beautiful woman, she cooks, but then the cooking is falling off.
But what about if she's not a beautiful woman? You still say, look, she cooks.
Yeah. They say to get to our heart is through our stomach,
That's what
right?
they
Well,
say.
you know,
That's what I've been
Steve,
told.
I was told when I first got married, my wife says, I will be great in one room of the house. You get to pick the room.
I'll pick the bedroom
That's
all day,
nice.
every day.
That was good.
So I learned to cook.
That's good.
That was
That's,
good.
yeah.
And I was so upset I forgot to order Fit Food for us last night, so I'm going to have to cook next week. I'm going to get an emergency email.
You know, you're opening yourself.
Warning.
You're opening up
No,
yourself
not
to
doing
a
it that
lie.
way.
I'm gonna say, oh, so you picked the kitchen,
No, but you know what? I was at Greenwise the other day, and I thought of, remember the book we did, I Come From Crazy? And she was in New Jersey.
Yes. Yeah, you
And-
play that song every day.
And in the sauce,
How can I forget that?
sauce aisle, there's a new sauce that's called sauce.
New what?
Sauce.
What's wrong with your mouth?
It's called gravy, actually. Is that what they call it? Meat
No, it's not gravy. Don't
That's
ever
what
say
this
that.
box
So
was
they
It
put-
called.
depends
was
where in
gravy.
That's
Italy
why
you're
they put that
from.
in
It's
Alpo.
north,
It's
it's
called
sauce.
gravy.
Southern, it's gravy.
We're Sicilian, we still say sauce.
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 Gravy is what you put on potatoes.
No.
You remember
I
the-
think so,
you-
right?
You
I
remember,
never heard it
remember the
referred to that.
commercial Gravy Train dog food? And
Yes.
they used to have the lady, and they used to go like this. I used to tell my mother, "Can we get that?" She said, "We don't have a dog." I know, but look at mine. Look at that gravy.
I used to love, you know what? I would eat anything when I was a kid, and my mom would bring home dog treats. And honestly, if it didn't say dog treats, I probably
You
would
would eat
those
them.
too.
I ate milk
I would
bones.
eat them. They weren't milk bones. They were the beef jerky things that you think could be for people. I'm telling you, as a kid, I would eat anything.
Paul, you never ate milk bones?
When I was a kid, I think we ate everything.
We ate everything.
Crayons, I mean.
You ate crayons?
Absolutely.
I can imagine how that came.
And that was a fun time later on, huh?
I can just imagine.
It's like the unicorn
Well,
ice cream.
you
What do
know,
you mean the
when
toilet
when
is
you turn over
multicolored?
50 and you have that procedure done, that's when all the crayons come out.
The crayons. But we're talking weddings. I know honeymoons.
Yes.
That is not a fun topic to
No,
talk
no,
about
no,
on honeymoons.
Now, I wanted to ask Paul, because I know that Paul, last week, he brought on for people with wheelchairs and things, which was really phenomenal, that show.
Thank
He's
you.
in the house.
But
Ah, there she is.
Oh!
Oh, Rocco, you should have been here yesterday.
I heard. I was invited yesterday.
Freddie slipped on that.
First of all, you are invited every day of the week. She needs an
Grandma
invitation
Bob would
now.
Always come.
You need an invitation.
Wait till you see my new wand.
Okay.
Julie has it.
Julie, pick up the
So
new one.
yesterday they gave me
Oh, look at that.
the wooden spoon wand.
Mom, come over here and sit down.
Remember the wooden spoon?
Yes, I remember. Oh, do I remember?
There you go. I told you. You can
You
take
were
her
the
out.
only one of my children who never got
See,
into
I'm
it.
telling you.
That's not what she told us.
That's all. No, she never did anything wrong.
We talked about the sauce flying from the wooden spoon on the
That
chicken.
wooden spoon hit a lot of.
See?
She told us that that
See?
That's not
spoon,
her.
that spoon was all her.
No,
You
never.
believe that for 1 minute.
Not a minute. Now that spoon belonged to Coach
Coach Nick?
Nick, and it had a tooth on it. It fell off. It still had a tooth on it. Make sure that microphone is on.
It's on.
It
It's
is?
all charged and ready to go.
Okay.
Missed you last week.
I know. I missed you too.
Only show on television when Mom shows up and we put her on the set.
Oh, it took me an hour and a half to get here.
I was going to ask
Oh.
you, where'd you come from, Miami?
Drive.
No, two lanes and 95 a block
Oh.
at Oakland.
Have you ever been to Sandals in Jamaica?
No.
You guys go all for everywhere on cruises.
Well, hey, check this out. They got a special going on. Check this special out.
I have to talk to you about things too. I got a brochure.
All right.
Yes.
Test drive your
We gotta get
wedding.
you closer to the mic, Mom. Ma.
And bring,
Ah, the
and bring the
meatloaf.
mic down because you're a little short.
I am.
Yeah, you're filling out. Remember the guy
She'll
said you
help you
fell.
out.
The guy said you fell in a manhole cover.
And I stayed there, didn't I?
So she brings brochures to talk to Paul about to book her vacation
she's
over
going.
the summer.
She's going.
She's going to Cuba.
Yeah, I want to go to Cuba.
But you better hurry up because now the Canadians are leaving.
To go to Cuba?
No, they're leaving.
oh.
They're leaving Cuba.
They're leaving Cuba to go where?
They're leaving the country.
Canadians are leaving Cuba?
Yeah, because
Why are
something's
the
going on.
Canadians
I
in
don't know,
Cuba?
something's going on down there. And they're like, at this stage of the game, there'll be nobody but you.
Start
Again,
my
why
life.
we need the map. So when she's in Cuba, we can go, Mom's in Cuba.
You can go to Key
Paul's in
West and just
Guatemala.
point south. It's right there.
We can do that too.
It's like 3 miles.
It went from Miami at 90 miles.
It's a
isn't it?
long road.
From Key West,
From Key West?
90 miles.
So Paul says you can test drive your wedding. So if you want to renew your vows, maybe can I do a vow renewal test drive?
Are you going to
If you
renew
want to
your
change
vows?
your mind.
What is that face?
Oh, that's-
Did you just renew your vows?
Did I?
Yeah.
52 years.
Yeah. But when was your wedding date?
It's coming up in
June
June.
Oh, so
4th, 5th.
check this out. You're going to go to sandals, you go to Jamaica, you try all 6 sandals. 6 sandals.
On your
And a
feet.
sneaker.
And a sneaker. And a shoe box.
And they let you try the food and the dancing.
All
and-
you can drink, all you can eat, all you can swim, anything in the water, the land, whatever it is, it's all included.
And they give you a room at each one.
And if you book your wedding, you get $700 back.
5 to go, 7 you come back.
Not a great deal.
So,
Right, you want it? You're right.
so you do an $800 wedding.
Who am I inviting to this wedding?
we have more people in the house.
It doesn't matter who
Is
you
that
invite.
Cled's son too?
No, that's the gentleman that works with.
Oh, okay, I was going to say
The
Cled.
future mayor of Boynton Beach.
Future mayor of Boynton Beach. Well, welcome everybody.
This is great.
You like that wand? So they gave me a
Hi,
whole
Cled.
box,
How
a
are
whole
you?
box of Brooklyn, New York paraphernalia.
Means nothing to you.
Except
My
growing
new
up, now it has a lot of meaning.
okay.
Wait till you see my box.
Did you see the show yesterday at all?
No.
Are you serious?
Didn't see the show yesterday.
Oh, my
I was
goodness.
a
Now,
little
you wanna-
I was a little busy yesterday.
I don't want to hear that.
No, you don't.
Do you know you can use another finger? You can raise another finger. Just turn it around.
You got to be from New York to use the other finger.
Turn it around. Turn it around. No, turn it all the way around, man.
There you go.
There you go. You got a different finger. See that? Pointing in a different direction.
Who made this?
I don't know who made it.
The
Steve
gang
or
from
Tom?
New York
The gang from
yesterday
New York.
was in the house. Claire, did you
funny.
see yesterday's show?
Yes, it was amazing. These guys were off the chain.
They were off
They
the
are
chain,
they are
right?
some scary individuals. And we had a new intern first day, and he ended up rapping and singing with 2.0 at the end of the show. He just went to listen.
It was incredible.
That's so many things in one small box.
Me
I
neither.
know, right?
Yeah.
They dressed up your daughter with curlers,
Really?
hairspray.
You know the Velcro curlers you have?
Yes,
and the
I know.
hairspray?
I have. Remember, I still have them.
And the lip gloss, and the juicy fruit,
And
and,
the
the
green
wooden
nail
spoon, and the
polish.
green
I still
nail
eat
polish.
juicy fruit.
I'm telling you,
She
I
looked,
tell. I
she looked
know.
like a village person.
But
A
now it
village-
all makes sense.
Yeah,
village-
juicy food, because your grandmother always ate juicy food.
See?
So I juicy
She chews it like a grandmother too. She
You
was
crack
chewing.
it?
No, we
I'm
were
telling
talking
you,
about
right?
that.
I'm telling you. We talked about it yesterday. How you
I
crack your
I
gum.
never taught you
I
how to do
can
that.
feel the chills coming down my spine.
I could crack them.
You can crack gum? Okay, explain that to me. How do you do
You
that?
have to kind of put it in the back teeth and you get a little air pocket.
See, I told
between.
you that's what she always told me.
How come it's only women that do that? Guys don't do that.
No, they don't. You're right.
Why is that?
Because it's such class.
We put the cigarette in our ear, like we're gonna smoke it out
He
of our
said his
ear.
sister would crack her
and
gum
the
and have
gum
a
on the
cigarette.
bedpost, so you could use it when you got up.
Come on, let's not get crazy now.
And the cigarette
I don't
behind
know
your
anything
ear.
about
So
no
you had
gum
an
or no
extra-
bedpost.
Yeah, you chewed it, and then you
That's what you did? No
They
wonder
did
why
that.
your room is all mirrors. Now I can see why you put yes, because you don't want to stick it on the mirror. I
couldn't
know.
reach it.
I know.
She had been here yesterday.
Now, can she have, when you do the accommodations, you
Yeah.
get to pick what room on these trips you get to
You're
go
going
to?
to get to see all the accommodations at the resort.
So you can pick a different room.
You can pick the
Like
room
if
that
it
you
needed
want.
all mirrors or something?
I don't know about all mirrors,
Well,
but you know.
She brings her own. She just sticks them everywhere.
And then her phone goes off. But there's 7 locations in Jamaica.
Here are the locations: Montego Bay, Jamaica; Negril, Ocho in Jamaica; Royal Caribbean is in Bahamas; Royal Plantation; South Coast used to be called went out of my head. This is on the north end of Jamaica, White House. Thank you, White House. Sandals Inn is a small, intimate little Sandals. The Grand St. Lucian, a new hotel. Halcyon is in St. Lucia. La Tour, Emerald Bay, Grand Bahama. Bahamas is big for Sandals as
It
well.
looks like everybody
Great
goes
Inn.
there.
It's so close.
And it's all inclusive,
And it's
right?
all
That's what
included.
makes it easy. So we call Paul. You call Paul.
Call Paul.
Call Paul.
And
you book it. And Paul does it all. So one price gets you all your food. Does it include alcohol too?
all the alcohol, premium alcohol, and wine, and soda, beer.
In the price?
Everything.
In the price. So food, alcohol, lodging,
All the
beaches,
water sports,
All included.
sailboats, paddle boards. They have excursions that are extra, but anything you want to do, you want to ride horses, you want to go on a
Do you
catamaran.
have those go-karts? Zoom, zoom?
You can do the go-karts.
Kind of like that. You think I busted an elbow
Paul,
on
check out
There
Cruise
is-
Optics, right? CruiseOptics.com.
CruiseOptics.com. And I want to do something for the show. I'm going on the Allure I mentioned before. Great ship.
I've been on.
You've been? Okay. I'm going.
She's
week
been on
after
every
next.
ship since
They go away every year.
Captain Hook.
But Royal Caribbean,
You're a pirate.
for the month of May, is giving 50% off the second guest, plus up to $300 that you can spend on the cruise. So you want to go to the spa, you want to go to one of the premium restaurants, whatever it is, you'll get that. And it's only for the month of May. And what I would like to do for anyone that is listening to the show and calls in to book during the month of May, I would like to put a gift card in for $50 over and above everything that Royal Caribbean is going to do. But only if they mention that they heard it on Brooklyn Cafe.
Hey,
But you
hey,
just have to
Steve-O,
book it.
Yes, sir.
you heard that?
I heard a discount, something about
Discount for your wedding people. If they stay at the Brooklyn Cafe, they can win this deal.
They get a $50 gift certificate.
All right, I'll see that.
And I'll see you.
And I'll raise you $100 off my package
Here's your
if you
money.
mention the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
All right. You know what?
All right?
I'll see you raise.
We're working on some
We'll
more
raise
leads.
that.
So me and
3
Paul have been
2.0.
working together. We're collaborating some of our people that we're reaching out to, some of our brides to be.
We are.
So I would love to package that deal. If he's giving 50, I'll give the same deal as long as they mention the Brooklyn Cafe
And
TV.
in
I'm gonna
fact,
tell you something. I may give 52 if they mention. What the hell's going on here?
What's
going on here? What?
Got to go on a cruise.
No, if somebody wins this thing now, how?
no,
how,
not to win it. If
Book
they
a
just
cruise.
call
just
in,
call
they
you.
book a cruise.
All right, how do we get you? 800. You got the 800.
833-232-2626.
What about your V card?
V card is 80-800 Cruise Optics.
All right, so it's
So
8,800
text-
Cruise Optics.
Cruise 80-800.
Cruise
word
Optics.
2, and then on the for the password or the message, you put Cruise Optics. Comes to me, heard it on the Brooklyn Cafe, and we will get you gift cards when you book your cruise.
So you can book for May. Doesn't mean you have to go in May.
Go anytime during
Or you can go
2018-19.
anytime you want to
You
go.
just have to book it in May.
So you and I got a date.
Okay.
Holy smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted a date with her first.
Oh, Paul.
You guys gonna have to wait online.
She matches my logo.
She's calling Paul.
Call Paul. Call Paul.
No one will miss me but you all.
And you know what we're going to
No one
do?
will even know I'm gone.
Hey,
Stick
hey,
it.
mom.
begun.
Hey, mom. Who you want to go with, baby?
You?
There you go. That's all I got to say. That's how you play that
Did
game.
that come from Brooklyn yesterday?
Yes,
too?
that was for Freddie from yesterday.
Look at this. They made me a jet. You remember the Jets and the Sharks?
Oh, I sure do.
Oh, wait, this is the Jets.
West Side Story.
That's right. See, mom knows.
Wow.
He sat like yesterday going like
Remember
this.
him?
No.
The boxer.
No one knows who he is.
Nobody-
The boxer, Raging Bull.
Freddie sat yesterday going like this.
That's West Side Story.
See?
That's right.
Did you know that, Dawn? No.
Yes.
She don't
I
know.
sit with
She
him.
never saw the movie.
I saw the movie.
Did you?
I
You must have
saw
seen it
it.
last night.
The show, Rita Moreno.
Yes.
That's right.
Do you know that I worked for Rita Moreno?
Really?
One day.
What'd you do for her?
I painted a room in 68th Street on West Side.
See,
And she
you can
drove
take the girl
me-
out of New York, but you can't take the New York out of the
Drove
girl.
me and my brother insane. Because she was very picky. She didn't want no streaks. She wanted this, that. That's not the right color. We must have done that one 14 times.
But yes, he got that. So call Paul. Book a cruise in the month of May. One ticket, second ticket is 50% off your second guest. Same room accommodations, I'm assuming, if you're sharing a room. And Paul is giving $50 gift card. And Steve from New York Sounds is giving you a $50 gift card if you mention the Brooklyn Cafe TV. So the second guest goes for 50% off. $100 in gift cards coming to you. Just mention the Brooklyn Cafe.
It's like a BOGO.
And
A BOGO.
$300 from Royal Caribbean to spend while you're at sea.
So let me get this straight. What the hell? You're going to get
It's
the
like
second
free.
person for free,
Yes.
right?
Pretty much. the second
Now,
person's not going
if
for free.
people call my V card and I say 8,800 AMP2 TV. If they come and say,
Gold.
listen, I want it.
They're gold.
we'll get-
Send it over.
There you go. And the same thing with Steve. You got your B card, right?
You gotta tell Jen
80800 NY Sounds
And
event.
Steve, tell them what we're working out for weddings and when we do weddings.
Yes,
Why don't you
that's
go
what
with
they're
that,
working
Paul?
at.
Tell
Why
me
don't you
what we're
tell
working
Paul?
on.
This is your idea, man. It is golden.
Hey, are we gonna announce this on Monday when you open up your
Wedding
breakfast show?
talk. You know what, Paul? I have this Monday already booked. We will talk. 'Cause I want you on the show
Okay.
so we can discuss what we are working with. But we are working with New York Sounds is become a one-stop shop. We do everything, but we never touch base on the honeymoon. We stocked the honeymoon with Miss Michelle Spears,
And she's on her
Pure
way.
romance.
which is on her way, but we not discussed traveling and everything else. So now Paul comes into place. So now we're setting up your wedding. We do engagement shoots and everything else. But now we could take it to the next level and send them on a cruise. So
Go on a cruise.
We could send them
Go
on
on
a
a
cruise. We could send them on a land resort. And, you know,
and
lakes.
that river cruise you keep talking
Yeah,
about
river.
that Dawn wants to go on.
Dawn and I are
I wanna go
going
on a
on the
cruise.
river cruise.
Paul,
next
you're
wedding.
going everywhere with everybody.
You know, he's traveling with my mom and with me. Isn't there a thing about that?
Wow.
There is a thing, but I don't want to say.
Exactly.
Again, you got to drink heavy. You got to drink heavy.
It's called dementia.
We got a thing for that too. And Julie's got her one. She's growing. She's going. She's good.
Julie's ready to slap.
And I
you
got
with
my
that
wife listening to me at home. This is going to be interesting.
But you do not just have to go on a wedding to book a cruise. You can book a cruise for any vacation, and you can still call Paul and still get the same discount. It's not just for weddings; it's for any kind of travel. And the funny thing is, Julie, who does Akashic Records, she's looking at us going, "Yeah," and your spirit says this, and your book says that. And she's sitting very quietly going, "Yeah, yeah, yeah."
She's observing and soaking
Exactly what I'm thinking.
it in. Okay, so
Because
before.
no one knows what Julie
Wait, hold on a
does.
second, because I got a question.
Go ahead.
Suppose I want to book a trip, right?
Yes.
For, I don't know, November, December, whatever.
Good.
But I'm booking it in May. Am I assured, because it's Christmas, New Year, Hanukkah, Jigga, whatever the hell is going on, am I assured to be on this boat, or they're going to give me a rowboat because
No,
everybody
you're
jump in
going
this
to
thing?
get a confirmation number. You're booked.
So
You're
I'm
going.
booked.
You book
Booked.
your
And
room.
if you do the insurance and you can't go, you get your money back or apply to another cruise.
You can row-
What about
row
blackout
it.
dates? Blackout dates.
Are there any blackout days?
Some of the cruises do have blackout dates, but not for the one that we're
Not
doing
for the
here.
special.
Yeah.
And once you book it, you know what you're booking. How much money down?
Typically, you put down $100 just to get the reservation there,
That's
and
all?
then you can pay. Yeah, and you can pay per person, and then you can pay it off over time. And there's
See, you
dates
could do that.
comes.
I know that. That's why I'm going to talk to Paul.
So you getting
Figure that
married?
out.
Are you getting married again?
You should.
I should get married
Are you
again?
going on Royal Caribbean?
Renewal
Well,
of
I haven't knocked
vows.
down another ship. I want to talk to Paul.
So, Paul, if she goes on Royal Caribbean, she gets
this
to
is
sail to
only Royal
Cuba.
Caribbean.
Yeah,
The
but
Allure.
oh no,
That-
on
Any
any
Royal
Royal
Caribbean.
But
Caribbean.
it didn't go to Cuba. Do they go? Any of them go to Cuba?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
They got a
Good.
5-day trip going to Cuba.
I want to go to New Year's,
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
and I have to show you another one.
Okay.
That's 7 days,
Even
but
better.
it's not Royal Caribbean.
Okay, but whatever cruise.
Call Paul.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do them all.
Cruiseoptics.com. What's your phone number again?
561-232-2626, 833-232-2626.
You know, the best part of the wedding is the honeymoon is when you
Yes.
go away, because the wedding is a nightmare.
And that's why when you go to Sandals, you get to test drive your honeymoon.
Relax.
But you know what's happening, and I think Steve will bear me out on this, that weddings are no longer a one-day event. They're becoming
They're like
a
a
week-long
Destination
event.
wedding.
Yeah, I mean, they start with pre-wedding events, pre-wedding travel, the bachelor party, the bachelorette party. They have a rehearsal dinner. They have a rehearsal cocktail party. They have a wedding. They have an after party, a brunch, and it just turns into something that is so memorable. And of course, with a good photographer, you have this whole thing photographed, videography. It's all there, and that is to share those memories forever.
Well, it's really cool because what happens is you bring in, like, my parents came in for Freddy's. They didn't make it for Gio's. But you bring in your parents, you bring in friends that you haven't seen. Joe came in. And the next thing you don't stay for a month, right? And the wedding's a month later, and everybody
You're cleaning
shows up early.
Your front yard for a month.
I was cleaning toilets and everything else for a month. But that's besides the point. I mean, you party to this event, right? And then it's a giant party when you go to these events. And can you imagine if you're going on a cruise? Holy smokes.
But you know what he told us? Most weddings now cost upwards of $80,000.
Yeah, that's right.
If you do a destination wedding, you can do it for about $20,000.
That's
That's
crazy.
a huge savings.
That
And
is
if you can
crazy.
go on the cruise and you book it in May, everyone's going, you buy one, you get one, the second person's essentially free between the $300 credit plus the extra $100 credit. It's free and you've just saved yourself $60,000.
Well, you can do, the ship is docked on whatever day it's coming in there. You can do the wedding on the day that it's docked, invite all your friends and family to come on board for the ceremony. Some may continue on to cruise, of course they'll go on a honeymoon, but what an inexpensive, beautiful venue to have a wedding. And it's right here in...
Can you bring your own clergy?
The answer
Yes?
is
He's shaking
you
his
have
head.
to have an officiant that is licensed
Yeah,
in
because you're at
Florida.
sea,
But
right?
it doesn't have to be
'Cause I'm an officiant, I
someone
ain't
from
doing
the cruise line is what I'm
No,
asking.
You
doesn't
Bring
marry?
your
Wait a
own
minute, this
clergy.
guy, you marry people?
Yeah.
Holy
Really?
smokes, really?
You do it all.
On land and in sea.
On land, sea, and
They're getting
air.
married. You want to marry? These two want to get married.
Yes, we'll do a ceremony live on the set. How about that? I didn't bring my script.
You'll invite your wife, I'll invite my husband. We'll see if they show up.
We'll see how it works out.
And he already said he has dementia, so you want...
He'll never remember. That's the good
He'll
thing.
forget the whole
They're
wedding.
married
show
again
up.
and better marry someone who remembers nothing.
Next time it's going to be with Elvis.
All he remembers is going on the trip and the mirrors.
That's all you got to know.
You haven't even come to see the mirrors.
I know. Get
See,
closer
I
to the
invite
mic.
you.
Come on, get closer to your mic because I
I
can't.
invite you to see the
Let me
mirrors.
ask you a question.
Yes.
Your daughter said that we should go down there to do a show, right?
Right.
So I want to invite the gang in New York down to your house. Now, I got to tell you, when you do this thing down there, you're going to sell your house that day.
Fine.
If you don't sell your house that day, they're going
I'll
to
never
condemn
sell
you. If you don't sell it that day, forget about it. And you're never
Before
gonna
we
sell it.
walk in, we gotta get a St. Joseph and put him upside
I
down.
did that.
Really?
Then we're going to get a Virgin Mary and put her right side up.
Next to St.
That's
Joseph
what I
upside
didn't
down.
do.
You know
Yeah,
what
whatever.
that is.
Well, Steve
what
was
it is.
talking about a photo booth that's three-dimensional mirrors.
We'll bring the mirror to the mirrors.
Oh, yeah.
We can do an open house. We need someone that does real estate.
So when they come up, I got 3 realtors.
Let's do an open house.
Do open house, and
Do
they
the
come
Gang
in,
of
they
New
get a
York
photo
show.
shoot. They get a live show.
We're going to do a live show and we're going to take auctions. I'm going to set up the phone system and people from all over the world can auction on your house. How's
Imagine
that?
And what a great idea.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
scary if we sold it?
It would be.
That's a whole other
Then
line
I'll
of
have to
business.
move in with
I would
somebody.
say, holy smokes, we're going on a cruise,
Can you write the
baby.
mortgage still?
What?
Can you write the mortgage still?
Anybody can write the mortgage, but we had loan officers in here.
We can do that too. That's
all
what we're
over
gonna do.
the
We'll do an open house at your house. We'll bring the boys to New York and book the honeymoon, a whole wedding package. They can even test drive your bedroom.
That's right.
No, hold it, take it easy. This is a PG show.
That's a PG show. There you go.
The nighttime show.
And you grew up in that house.
Yes, I did.
I thought she was going to say you grew up in that room.
So
I
did
know
I. I don't know where she was going.
I know where she was going with
Now you
that.
know why she wasn't here yesterday, but she would have had a great time.
You were here yesterday, you would have still stayed over.
Yes.
With the
It was
juicy fruit.
nuts. These guys are crazy.
So call Paul. Book your cruise in May. You can use it anytime in 2017. Buy
18.
one. 2018.
18 or 19?
18
Or
or 19, so
19.
you can go for New Year's.
And Paul, what if I needed a passport? I need to, my passport expired.
Yeah, we can expedite that for you, sure.
Even if I can still book it.
Yes.
We need to
Yeah,
check.
I
and
lost the past 5
If you're
months.
going to Cuba, you're going to also need to get a
I don't know
visa.
about Cuba no more. I'm not too thrilled with Cuba.
All right.
I think I may go to Sandals.
Call Paul.
Go where?
The Sandals in Jamaica, visit 06. Why do one when you can do 6?
Call Paul. CruiseOptics.com.
It's have you been to Jamaica?
I know being to Jamaica, man.
No?
Never.
There's in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, there's a waterfall that you start at the beach. Dunn Rivers Falls, and you climb up the
You did that.
waterfall 760 feet as the water's
I'm
coming
going to
over
climb
you.
I don't
760
think you quite
feet.
made it to the
It's
top.
very cold.
I'm going to climb 760 feet in the waterfall.
You'll never,
And I'm gonna do this
you'll
why?
never forget it.
Yeah, I could tell you, I'm getting a migraine just thinking about it. I think I'll stay on the
And
ground.
you're holding hands with everybody. It's just amazing.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
Okay,
That-
now let me ask you a question. Why didn't you come dressed like that yesterday?
She wasn't on set yesterday.
It's not?
No.
I'm gonna tell you, I dated girls like you from Manhattan.
I got some juicy fruit gum for you.
That's called rainbow now. It's very in.
You should do that.
That's called unicornish.
I think I found out what it costs to
Unicornish.
really do it.
Michelle can hook you up with that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
really
cheaper to do it that way.
Very expensive.
I think that's more 5 towns, actually.
One of the towns, anyway.
No, that's something else, Paul. We'll talk about that
Let's talk to
Holy
Julie while
smokes.
she's sitting here. She
I
sits
know.
very
Let's
quietly,
talk to
taking
Julie.
it all in.
I'm enjoying everything. Enjoying listening to
later.
everything.
Julie, have you ever been to Jamaica?
Julie G.
No, not Jamaica. See, I'm
Julie-
from Belize. Belize
She's
is
from Belize.
beautiful.
She's south.
We have the second largest barrier reef.
You have the what?
Second largest barrier reef.
Yes.
Australia being the first.
I have an idea.
We're gonna go to.
Oh, he's been
we're
hanging
gonna
out
go to
with us a
Belize.
long time.
I have an idea. Why don't we do a Brooklyn Cafe group tour to Jamaica?
Can you imagine this crew on a cruise together?
Because half of them won't make it back. You got to sign a waiver.
I am just visualizing
And we can
this
have
crew.
our listeners, if they want to join, we can get them part of this thing, and we'll lead a tour onto Jamaica. Now, we may not be able to get out afterwards because knowing this crew, but we can get a tour planned, and we could all go together and raise hell for a week.
Do
With
you-
Coach Nick and 2.0 for a week.
You know, I went to Mexico,
Yeah.
Cancun, Mexico,
Big.
with a group of 120.
Oh, my
It was a
God.
bowling league that I had, and everybody decided, oh, everybody went. 120 left, 60 came back.
Whoa.
I had to go to the consulate where the other 60 were unfortunately there, and they said, if you leave today, we'll let you leave. Whose phone is that? Okay. If you leave today, we'll let you leave. Frankie, my sister's husband,
Son.
was the only
Husband
one,
or
no, the
son?
husband, the only one that I had to go bail him out
Oh, no.
because he's mouthed us at one of the Mexicano policia.
Do you know what I see in the movies? I grew up watching all these movies of New York and living with mom and dad. This is your life. This is like not a movie.
I've done.
This is truly what you do.
I did bowling alley.
You and
for 8
Steve
years.
and Coach. This is like real.
But you used
Not
to
Tom.
you used
You
to
guys
play.
just roped Tom into
You,
all of
you used to
this.
play cards in after hours in New York, right?
For hours
For
until
hours,
like
right?
the morning came.
And the funny thing is, in the bowling alley, we used to play. We couldn't play cards
Because
because
you owned
the
a
owner.
bowling alley too.
Yeah, I owned
And
six
a
of them.
nail salon and a
Six, and I
restaurant.
did that too. I got bored. But anyway, we used to have a back room, and I used to, and if my people are listening, you know, we used to do this. We used to play board games, right? So it was like the wives and the husbands. So we had Ambrose, a friend of mine, who was married to this girl, and she used to get so mad. She used to tear his clothes off his body. So everybody started bringing clothes to the bowling alley because nobody left with the same shirt. But this is the way it was.
Your stories
You see,
are
now
too
that
funny.
that
Oh,
leaves
I
me.
bet it's fun.
It was fun, but this leads me to yours because if I had known you, you would have told me what was going on.
You know, I had never heard of Akashic Records before I
Is-
met Julie.
Yes.
And I went home and I told my daughter, you have to meet this lady. And she says, oh my gosh, I would love to have an Akashic Records consultation. It's not a reading, a consultation.
Right.
Do you know what an Akashic record
No,
is?
that I don't
You're
know.
going to love this too.
No,
You're
wait
gonna-
till you. Wait.
You're going to love
Purple
this.
hair lady, wait till you hear this dude.
All right, Julie, fill us in on Akashic Records. It's fascinating.
So the Akashic Records is the vast library of our universe, and each and every one of our actions, thoughts, and experiences. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, an easy way to describe it. And we come to the records to get guidance on how to have a good trip to Jamaica and not end up in jail. So,
Spiritual guidance.
spiritual guidance, yes.
Now, how is,
So-
now you were interviewed by Tommy the other day, but how do you get into seeing the records? What do? They sit with you, they have a consultation, and you guide them so they can see it?
Right. There's no visualization for the client.
Right.
So in a consultation, there's a process for me to access a person's records. And we would talk about it beforehand, of course. I would send them the information that they need so they can prepare. One of the ways to prepare is no alcohol 24 hours prior. And then
I'm out.
I was thinking the same thing. Okay.
Steve, you're out.
I'm out.
Me too.
well, of course, I enjoy a bottle of wine. So when I first started doing this work, I asked myself, good grief, will I not drink ever
Ever
again? So, no, what you do is you schedule things, you see. So then you can still have the fun and still have the bottle of wine and not cross any ethical boundaries.
Do the
So-
records cross from one lifetime to the next,
Yes,
or only
they-
within this current lifetime?
No, it's your entire book of life. So it will be information from other lives if you're comfortable referring to it that way, or we could refer to it as other experiences, other lives, current life, and information that can help you to create a better future. And we say create a better future because there is nothing in the future that is set in stone. We create our future based on our current choices, based on what we do, what we decide to do. So there is no such thing as fate. We decide our own fate. We create our own fate based on
So this
on
is
our
not
choices.
futuristic, this is past, so that you can learn from past, no?
You can learn from past. This is for now. Let's put it that way. A consultation is about now because what you want to do is be here and live a very happy life. You want to be able to go on these cruises and travel the world and have fun. Unfortunately, we have been conditioned or taught to believe that life is supposed to be a struggle. And that really is erroneous. That's not true. We're here to have fun.
You say that all the
And
time.
so that's why I'm sitting here having fun with you guys. We're
With you
supposed to be
guys.
having fun.
Yes,
you
I'm
guys.
from Lee saying, "What you guys? What have you done to her?
Okay,
What you guys?"
now-
See, I learned. I learned. I picked it up.
I'm gonna go on a limb here because I did some research and I found out that there are some people who can hypnotize people. What do they call that?
Hypnotist?
No, the transgression lies. What they call that?
Oh,
Yes.
you're talking about past life regression.
That.
Past life regression,
That.
yeah.
And I found out that when they do this, you are actually, you talk what they call tongue, which means that sometimes you talk different languages, sometimes you bring up different stories of like something you would look at and say, who is this person?
And they say people, right, that happens.
Right.
And it
That's
goes
some-
back there.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask because I don't know if they have something to do with one another, with what you do.
Okay, so there are two things that you described there. There are two different processes.
Maybe three.
One is precisely. One is a past life regression.
Right.
That's not really trans or the voices don't change or whatever. I'm not an expert on it, but I kind of sort of understand what it's about. So the past life regression consultation, or if you did a past life regression, you would be working with a therapist, someone who knows, who's an expert at how to do this, and they guide you into going backwards into past experiences or perhaps even past lives, so that you can heal whatever it is that's causing a problem here. The one where people's voices change and their demeanor change and their eyes closed or whatever, that's called trance channeling. So that's kind of sort of, I want to say, I shouldn't say psychic because it's not really psychic, but it's kind of sort of like a psychic
But does
type
it have
deal.
something related
No,
to the
with the Akashic
books?
Different. The
Different,
Akashic
completely.
Records completely different.
What's
It's
the
not
difference
related.
between what you do and what a psychic reading is?
The psychic reading is, so in a psychic reading, the best way to kind of sort of describe it is that you're asking for advice from whoever. You're asking for advice from your guides. With an Akashic record consultation, you're coming to your personal records, your personal book of life, your encyclopedia, to get guidance. You're not asking for advice. You're not asking what to do.
It's
You're
what's already
asking-
happened.
Well, if it's in the past, it's already happened. If you're talking about what's going on in the current, you're asking about what's the best way to solve whatever problem or issue you're facing, or what is the best way to take charge of a future possibility.
So you're looking at options.
You're looking at options.
All right, which
Well,
makes
for the
sense.
future, it's options.
Well, it
for
makes
current,
sense,
for
yeah.
current, it's going to be advice on how to take care of whatever either problem or whatever experience you're having right now in the present. That whatever is happening in the present, there's a big possibility that it could be related to something from a past life. That's how it works. That's how it ties in.
Napoleon could have used you because he went to
Yes.
Waterloo. He got messed up. He didn't learn his lesson.
See, he didn't learn his lesson.
You don't attack Russia in the winter. I mean, this is really what it comes down to.
See, he could have come for a consultation
That's
about
right.
when is the best time.
That's right. That's right.
And so your guides help you navigate what's going forward.
Going forward or here and now. And there's a healing aspect to this. Like I said, when you come for a consultation, there's healing that's happening based on what's happening. You would want to come for a consultation if you have repetitive patterns, if you're having problems with relationships, if you feel stuck in your life, or if you need clarity on any area of your life, and the keyword is
It's
clarity.
about 98% of the population.
You tell
Well,
me that
yeah,
you teach
all of
courses
us.
on it, right?
Yes, I
so
do.
If you're constantly choosing the wrong life partner
If you're constantly
or
choosing,
sabotaging something at work, you have these
Correct.
courses to help people change
Yeah,
their
but is
behavior.
it,
Exactly.
is it the choosing? Is it bad choicing? Is that a word?
Bad choices?
choosing, bad
Picking
choosing.
the wrong person? Or is it just because you have a tendency of going in that direction and that's what you attract and boop?
No, if you're picking the wrong partner, if you're attracting the wrong partner, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that because if you're attracting someone who's not a good fit,
Michelle's laughing.
if you're attracting someone who's not a good fit, you're hurting yourself. And
when-
you're hurting
but
the
when
other
you
person
re-
as
but
well.
when you
And when you do that
repeatedly
time and
this-
time and time and time again, there is
Yeah.
a reason for
So
that.
that's how you can help them is to sort
That
of
is how-
untrack that. You see
Yes.
this, Michelle?
You see?
My ears are perked up.
Michelle, we got an answer for you. It's not in a fortune cookie.
So you reprogram the thinking.
It's not reprogramming the thinking because you can't do anything to anyone. People have to want to do something.
To themselves.
So yeah, so it's not about reprogramming anything. It's about someone.
Interpretation.
It's well, you help them to interpret what's going on,
Yeah.
or and because you'll in a situation like that where someone keeps choosing the wrong partner, there is a reason. There is some kind of pain or self-sabotaging, something that they picked up somewhere along the line, and it could have been learned behavior, like I said, early in life, or it could be from a past life experience.
You know, it's really funny. In New York, we used to call it, we didn't have, why are you calling me?
Because she's the escape room. She's probably.
I know,
Want to
she's
answer that
slush.
one?
I don't know.
She's our next guest.
The funny, I'm on the air. But the funny thing is, in New York, what we used to do is we used to turn around and say, "Honey, I'm on the air. Give me 1 second." I used to tell people, I didn't pick wrong. It just wasn't meant to be. They messed up.
Okay, so see that is a perfect example because what you're
That's what I
doing
thought
is
you were gonna
you're throwing the blame on someone else
Absolutely.
instead of accepting the blame.
Responsibility.
Absolutely.
And so
That's okay.
the key here is to accept
Yeah.
take responsibility for it.
Absolutely
But
not.
a lot of my bad picks, they weren't painful.
What's that?
A lot of my bad picks, they weren't painful.
That's not what she
They
said.
were
She said you were very painful.
How long are you reading?
about an hour to an hour and a half.
The Akashic Records.
And where do we contact, how do we contact you?
Interviewing.
I want to do this.
I knew you would love this, right?
Yeah.
Yay!
How do people
That's
find you,
awesome.
Julie?
So my website is askyourbook.com. My number is 561-945-1108. And either one of those two will get you right in touch with me.
How do you spell your website?
ASK, ask.
AskYourBook.com. So it's like
Ask Your Book. Wonderful.
AskYourBook.com.
That,
Which is
that's
great.
pretty simple, I think. Because you're asking your own personal book of life for guidance with
Isn't it fascinating?
navigating.
I'd never heard
I've
of it
never
before.
heard of it, and I thought I'd have
But your daughter did, right?
But my daughter has, and Freddie says it
Because-
goes back to biblical teachings.
Yes, and our children, the younger people are more in touch with the truths and realities of life than we were. We're more conditioned into thinking with only the mind.
Well, it's how we, and I asked you this before, how do we combine our spiritual beliefs and our book of records with our human life and our mortal self?
Right.
And what did you tell me?
It can be hard, but it's...
So she
but-
told me, just
but-
very carefully.
but it's really not that hard if you commit yourself to say, okay, I really want to be happy, and so what is the way to be happy? And so when you start letting go of the conditioning of needing to be in control, must be in control of how things happen, there's an aspect of being able to let go and just flow with the process of life.
You do that.
And
What I like
So-
what I like about her method is that you can't be wrong because you lived it.
exactly.
Right, so-
this is about you. This has nothing to do with predictions.
It has nothing to do with prediction.
Or-
like people are always
yeah.
predicting for me.
Yeah.
Everybody tells me everything. They tell me my whole
Right.
life. I love that. Hey, you got it. I got it. What? But the way
got
you
what?
do it, you got it. What? The way you do it is it can't be wrong because you just did it, so you learn from history and
Exactly.
you move on and make a better choice.
Make a better choice, exactly. And
A better
again,
choice.
here everything is about free will, so you can get guidance that you choose not to follow. No, you may pay the consequences, and that sounds harsh, but it's not harsh. If you're told don't go down that road, but you do anyway, you're just going to stub your toe if you go down the road. That's all.
That's
not
right.
like
Just
anything.
gonna stub your toe.
So then you'll say, okay, you know what? Let me go back for a consultation.
Just grow another toe. You know, sometimes you're a school teacher and you decide, I'm going to change my life, and you did the right thing. And the next thing you know, everybody was telling you probably not to do it,
Right.
right? Because conservative thinking and it ain't proper and yada, yada, yada. I've never met a person that does what she does, what Michelle Spears does,
Okay.
but she does it cleanly.
I was wondering what he was
She does
talking
what?
about.
I know,
What was he talking
I know,
about?
but you notice, they don't know what I'm talking about, so they're like trying to catch on. What are they talking about?
Now we're catching up.
I learned this from Steve-O.
I'm on with
him.
him. And I would love to chat with you because I have a problem with
course.
control.
See?
I have to be in control nonstop. My wife would actually push me toward you.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
I would
And
think
are
you're
you less
so
control?
laid back.
I would
No.
think you'd be laid back too.
I'm like OCD control.
Somebody told me yesterday, I was at the hospital, went to see the baby, and somebody was watching the video. My son was watching, and he says, hey, Dad, is that guy a gangster? I go, yeah. I said, they're all gangsters. He said, that guy's 17. He's another gangster.
Gangsta in training.
Do you still have control issues?
Yeah.
Really? God, you would think he's so laid back.
We're having
That's what I'm
5 kids
thinking.
and a younger wife.
But that just drives you crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody who used to work with him? Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, I was his boss. Yeah.
He told me he quit because of you.
Probably. I quit because of me.
You don't at all.
What?
You just let everything go.
I don't let everything go. Things bother me, but you know what? You can't sweat the small stuff because it ain't going to bring anything back. It's not going to make a difference. You go on a cruise, right? And then you go drinking, and the boat leaves you. Ever happened to you?
No.
Happened to me. And there goes the boat. And I go to the guy, I'm supposed to be on there. He says, why aren't you? You better start swimming. I said, what? And they helicopter me to the next port and what have you. But you can't change it.
Can't change it.
You can't change it. It is what it is.
But I see it. I think it depends on who you're with because see, like my wife is like Freddie.
Right.
Nothing fazed her. Like she just goes with the punches.
Right.
So it puts more
Pressure on you.
pressure on me to say, all right, well, she's. I mean, we both have that attitude. Things are just gonna.
Well, Julie, we got you 2 clients right now.
Well, see, you might be surprised that she has it right, and if you were to switch your perspective, the way you approach stuff, you might find that there's nothing wrong with the way she sees things, but that it's a better way to approach life.
It's,
Well,
it's a different way.
I got another outlook in here. Sometimes the lives make a difference when they're together. He's the perfect match for his wife. How long you been married?
We just celebrated 10 years. We're together 15.
Oh, wow.
And how many you
Awesome.
been married?
52.
52, my condolences. But the bottom line, oh my God. The bottom line, give her a cruise on her
I wonder
house.
how old I am.
And
But
my congratulations.
I gotta remember how many years I'm married to. How old
How
you
old
are.
I am.
She's 47.
Well, okay, I'm married 52 years.
Yeah.
She's
We,
47.
we want to discuss that they probably tried out their wedding before they had their wedding.
Are you the oldest?
Just saying.
Are you the
Not
oldest?
even 9 months.
Not even? You were a 7-month baby. Way to go, Mom.
8 months and 30
But-
days.
He's
Without mirrors.
He's.
We gotta go.
Didn't you have twins? Okay, so let me ask you. You have
Yes.
him and her are perfect husband and wife, right? Is that if you were to compare books on each one of them, do they correlate somewhere down the line? Maybe they were married before. Were they together?
You know, we can hold that question because we have to go in 2 and 2. We got to go to our 1 o'clock
Well,
hour.
you're gonna
plug
have
in our
to.
Comrex.
You're gonna. What's today? Thursday.
Thursday. Ah, we don't have to plug in our Comrex. Never mind.
Ah, you see, I right, she wrong. Ah, there you go.
There you go. We don't have 2 and 2.
We don't have to go nowhere.
Perfect.
We
We
just
don't
got
have
to
to go
take a
nowhere.
breather. But I wanted to ask, can those 2 records, are they merged? Is there a reason?
Well, the records don't merge because they're 2 individual people. But there is a possibility that they may have known each other in a previous life. They could have been married in a previous life.
There you go,
That's
Michelle.
a possibility.
Michelle, that's what you're looking for.
That's a possibility.
Michelle, that's what you're looking for.
She's shaking her head.
You
yes.
need somebody who wears hair like
They're
that.
looking. From a previous life.
We're
huh?
gonna hook you up because we're gonna take you on a cruise. Hey, can we do a dating service? You know,
I was
Facebook
just gonna
has
say a dating
service.
game. Remember the dating game?
Yes,
See
I
what we
have.
can
We
do,
put
Bob.
Michelle behind the
I
wall.
can
We get
teach a
3
class on a
bachelors,
cruise.
3 bachelors.
and we
I
ask
can
them all
put it
questions. She asks the questions, and then she eliminates them
We
one by
bring
one.
in the mirror. Put her behind the mirror. Is it
There
a
you go,
big
mirror, mirror on the wall.
It's a big mirror.
It's a huge
They can
mirror.
hide her, right? So
Yeah.
we put her on one side. She asks the
Steve?
questions, and we'll put the contestants on the air.
That gave birth to the divorce game.
That's the
Michelle can
newlywed.
handle
game.
either one. Michelle has supplies for
You know
both.
that? You play that game?
I'll play.
Oh, you'll play. Are you married?
No.
So how you gonna play? You ain't married yet.
No, but y'all
Dating
talking
game.
Oh, you're gonna take.
Dating game.
Oh, you're gonna try to date Michelle. Yeah, but now you see
Michelle, the weekend free?
We had Dr. Doodles in the
I'm the
house.
cameraman.
Look at Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doodles is in the house.
Dr. Doolittle, you gotta make noise when you walk in. I got a light in my face. I can't even see you.
I saw her. AskYourBook.com. So look at all these
Yes.
clients you've got.
Yes.
All right, so if you were with someone in a
talk to
past life and they come together, you will know that by doing their Akashic readings?
Yeah, I can find that.
Really?
You can find that out, yeah.
That's
Do they
kind
have to
of.
come
Yeah.
together or could it be
Good
just
question.
one person?
No, they don't have to come together. You do because you each have your own individual book of life, your own records. So you have your own records. Your wife has her own records that will contain her personal information and your personal information. So if she comes for consultation and she asks that kind of question, we can tell whether you guys were together, or if you come on your own, we can tell whether you guys were together in a previous life or not. That will come up.
You may want to know.
Just the book that I
But
know
you
about,
have
I have.
to, but you
Forget
have to
about.
ask. You have to ask. So,
Inquiring minds.
But
want to know.
that's pretty amazing because you look at people that have been married for a very, very long time. That book would fascinate me. I would just like to watch,
Your book
right?
would be
Because
fascinating.
you act. I mean, you've done something right.
Oh, well.
I've been married twice. I still don't get it right. True
They
story.
call her vodka for a reason, right?
Well, she walks around
they're
with
lessons. They're lessons. They're lessons.
lessons.
I think those records were sealed by the court.
You're lying. But anyway, all right. So how do we get more of the number? Give out the numbers to your
Julie, your
cruise?
information?
Julie first, and then the cruise.
So my number is 561-945-1108, and the website is askyourbook.com.
AskYourBook.com. And
Yes.
Paul,
I think that's great.
CruiseOptics.com.
Cruiseoptics.com. You can all call 561-232-2626.
Call Paul.
Call Paul,
Call Paul.
or you can text 80-800, and then it's a text, and then on the subject on the text line, Cruise Optics, and that will come directly to me, and I'll send you my V
Get your
card.
V card.
All
Yeah.
right, thank you everyone for joining us. We're going to take a quick break, switch our set. We've got Dr. Doodles, Michelle in Pure Romance, and is Extraordinary Escape Rooms coming?
She's coming. She's
She's
lost.
lost.
She's around the corner.
She's been here before.
Yeah, I know.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. That's what I'm thinking. She's been here before.
Where did you get your hair?
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium ancient superfood algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. Eatessentialsnow.com. Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner.
a beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true. Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
You'll think of it before we leave, I'm sure.
All right, turn on the sound. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to hour number 2.
Hour 2 at Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Brooklyn
Craziness.
Crazy.
I forgot today was Thursday.
Yeah, I know. You make me laugh.
And Tom's like, it's 12:58. And I'm like, it's 12:58 Friday. And he says, yeah, and what's today? No plugging in the Comrex. So it gives us a little more flexibility. We switched our set. We had call Paul on cruiseoptics.com. For more information, contact him. Also, Julie with your Akashic Records, which I think is fascinating. AskYourBook.com. So you're going to stay and hang with us. We got Steve from New York Sounds. We got Tom from SoapFlow on our board. We switched sets, and we've got extraordinary escape rooms coming up. And, of course, Dr. Doodle Donuts is in the house. And this lovely lady over here is Michelle with Pure Romance. We're talking, I think we lost our lube. I don't know what our show is today. But
show the hair over here.
Oh, showing her hair?
Show the show the hair. I want people to see this.
You want Tom to switch the camera? Is what you
Tom,
want.
switch the camera.
He's taking notes. He's very busy.
Tom, stop writing.
And there's Michelle's hair.
Now, what is that?
Well, you know, I'm a party girl. I do parties, obviously. So a lot of times when I do my parties, I wear my wigs. I'm a party girl. Classy, not trashy.
So let me get this right. You wear that wig when you do your...
Most of the time, yeah.
Really?
And I have my headphone, and it's like my own little, I become the unicorn.
So you're like the female version of the Gang of New York.
Listen, I brought a gift for Dawn today too. I'm not like them yesterday. I mean, really, I couldn't even compete. And I kind of was trying hard not to get like insulted at some of the things that they brought, because I've never worn orange lipstick or had green nails. But maybe that's because I'm from
we'll
Long
go
Island.
with that wig though.
I know. Well,
I will share my box with you. It's all sitting right back here. Should we need a prop for our escape room? I'm good to go. I've got the lipstick, the rollers, a few cozies. We got some money in the house. We're good.
Now we're looking. How many people? How many New York gals you got?
I got Michelle.
I have a girlfriend too.
That's two. That's three.
She's a Long Island
And
girl.
I got a gal. I got a guy. She's in. I got
That's
Genji. And, you know, Grandma Vodka, I got
Oh,
five.
she's coming. You got five. So you got
She
your
has no
five.
choice.
You got your five.
I got my five.
What do we got? 5 guys.
We got 5 guys.
All right. So we're gonna do Battle of the Sexes.
Uh-oh.
And what we're going to do is everybody's going to be a judge that shows up that day. Whoever does the best jokes. Is that what we say? Whoever had the best one-liner.
Oh.
Of the
I
night.
don't have any one-liners.
Well, look at this. What are you talking
I'm the
about?
queen of
All right,
one-liners.
perfect.
She's going to tell you girls, okay, let's do this, let's do this. Wait, not yet. Don't put that bomb out yet. Boom.
All right, you got it. We got to get JoJo in too, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but with JoJo, you don't know if she's going to show
Oh,
up.
there you go.
But if JoJo, you're more than happy. I'll give you 6 to 5. I got no problem.
He's playing the odds. I got some money on that one. We got Coach Nick in the house.
All right, so what do we got
Good.
cooking?
What do we got cooking? We got some donuts cooking. What we got going? Kathleen brought everything. Dr. Doodle was going to come, but
he may still
Doctor
show.
called.
He's a
and
doctor on call.
Doctors didn't quite make it.
He's a doctor on call.
He said, "Tell about the dirty doodles and gluten-free and vegan." Yes, so they
He's
do
a
make
doc-
something. He's a doc. He's kind
A
of
real
like
doctor?
a real doc.
A donut
For
doctor.
donuts, donuts,
Donut
to
doctor.
diamonds. Yes.
Oh my God, the smell. This is killing me.
This is sugar-free.
So I did bring some different things this time. I brought your sugar-free blueberry for you. We have a cheesy bread, which has cheddar in it, and I brought a
That's
knife
the cheesy
somewhere.
bread. Here's the knife. I took the knife.
Keep the
We got-
knives away from me. It's I'm saying.
We got cheesy bread, a gluten-free
Oh my
brownie.
gosh.
The Morning Glory I tried. It's delicious.
So see, it's got cheddar inside.
Holy
And when they're
smokes.
warm, they're amazing. And you
Wow.
can make sandwiches.
And you
or
make
just
this
have it for
all on
breakfast.
premises, right?
Everything's baked on the premises from scratch. We bought a Morning Glory muffin, which you tried,
Which is really
our
delicious.
really healthy
Really
muffin.
good. Healthy muffin, of course.
We have our donuts, which are fried in coconut oil. Key lime cookie, which is my favorite right now. Key lime in the middle, baked with fresh pineapple, graham cracker, and coconut.
This cheesy bread, can you smell this? I'm telling
And look
you.
at
when
this
you smell
chocolate
this-
chunk
Look at that
M&M.
cookie.
Feel that, it weighs
400
Feel it. I want to eat it. Holy smokes, Fred! You should. Can you feel it? Can you touch
No, I don't want to
it?
feel it. No, I don't want to feel it. Nah.
Look, I can do a weight with it.
My records say do not feel.
And we shall share.
The cookies.
The records say I'm going to eat it, and you don't even have to feel it. There you go. We got a nice plate here.
This is amazing.
So we do make something called a dirty doodle, which
Which is
is
what?
basically almost everything in the kitchen. Rebecca, the head chef, and all the chefs work together. They make this dirty doodle. They take everything, put it in a big pan, and bake it off. So we do different varieties. One has like the brownie in the bottom with cream cheese, the cheesecake, key lime.
Who puts
chocolate.
this together?
And you do gluten-free.
We do a lot of gluten-free.
Different options than
This
just
is
the chocolate?
gluten-free. The chocolate is flourless.
It's flourless
So it's
and
naturally
gluten-free.
gluten-free.
You do birthday cakes gluten-free?
We can. We can.
Sounds good to
They
me.
have amazing gluten-free options and sugar-free.
And look at this. Remember
And
you were
dog
just
treats.
saying I used to eat milk bones? I told you I used to eat the turkey jerkies. There's Dr. Dr.
Your
Doodle.
mother used to feed you dog food?
Yes, dog treats.
So
Really?
Natalie, the vegan gluten-free girl, does the dog treats. So she grinds the peanuts by hand, mixes it with coconut oil to make her own peanut
I was going to
butter.
ask you, what makes it a dog treat? Could we eat it?
We can eat it.
You can eat
You
it,
can
yeah.
totally. Here, I'll eat one on
Try
air. You want to eat one on air? I'll eat one.
I was wondering what makes it a dog treat.
They have.
Steve, we got dog treats.
Hey, Steve, you like dog food? I mean, dog treats?
I have.
I think it's a little funny. She has the dog treats, and she's got the
Well,
find the
dog.
dog. I
You
know.
Yeah, we
Right,
can
no,
eat
but
them.
dog.
If you're
I feel
hungry,
like, you know.
you could totally eat them.
It
So-
smells like
It's for the
peanut
dog.
butter. It's for the dog.
So one of them has carrots. The What's Up Doc.
But wait a minute, is this for dogs or humans?
It's for dogs, but they're
I
healthy.
confused you, didn't I?
I was gonna grab one.
You can eat it. It's sugar-free.
Probably better than the cookies.
No, stop barking.
So What's Up Doc has carrots, oatmeal, fresh eggs, aluminum-free baking powder, organic peanuts, and whole wheat. And she
Organic
does do
what?
a gluten-free.
Peanuts. You could eat any of that.
Yeah.
But they make peanut butter out of fresh peanuts. So they do the donut one too.
You guys got to come get some of this.
I've accidentally
Get a little
eaten
donut.
dog treats
You
like that
can.
before. Yeah.
And this one has
Well, I
blueberries.
didn't know they were for the dogs.
Have you
I thought they were for the
noticed we've all
people.
eaten dog treats? What is wrong with us?
They're all very
We
healthy.
were all
mortified.
dogs in a prior
Our
life.
kids
That's
would be
right.
mortified.
I want to come back as a dog. 100%.
Well, in Delray and
100%.
Boca, they're treated better than how we treat our children. They
Absolutely.
come in the little strollers with their hair done and their nails
I'm
done.
going to grant you your wish. I have a
Okay.
collar in the car.
There's a lot of dog
Ironically,
Cats.
so do I.
Bada boom.
That's for another show.
I knew that was
think.
coming. I knew that was
Where
coming.
is Dr. Doodles located?
Tommy's blushing back there.
418 East Atlantic Avenue. And we do have ice cream too, doggy ice cream. And we have all these great videos on our Facebook page of the dogs enjoying the ice cream, which is really fun. It's like a pop-up
A
push-up
pop-up
thing.
for, yeah, how
but
do
for
how do
pups.
they handle that? How does
And,
it go?
The dog, how
How
does
does
the
the
dog
dog
I have
handle
it on.
Between
I have
his
some
paws.
pictures.
Between the paws?
Yeah, you just hold it and they just lick and enjoy the ice cream. and
Now
get a
let me
little
ask you:
treat.
you make cakes for people also? Like if they wanted to order a
Special
cake,
order?
like a birthday cake,
Yeah,
or something,
we
you guys
can
make
do
them?
that.
But do you do that on the menu?
We don't have it on a menu yet, but we just did a special order, a bunch of cookies for a law firm, and they did special decorations on them. They can do anything.
In New York, there's a place called Artuso's in Brooklyn. Your mother must know this. I mean,
Hey,
the
Ma.
Bronx. Hey, Ma.
Hey, Mom.
Ever heard of Artuso's? Artuso's.
Artuso's was a
Hey, Ma,
famous
where's the meatloaf?
bakery like you guys had in Queens, and they used to make custom cakes. So they didn't sell cakes, but if you wanted to bring in a special order, they would do them and make them big. I mean,
Right.
huge, and then put them on the map.
You want Brooklyn Cafe cookies?
That would be kind of cool.
Right? We can do sugar-free, gluten-free, everything free. We can
Everything
just serve dog
gluten-free,
treats, and then
yeah.
we got
I need an
Brooklyn
everything
Cafe
free.
treats,
I need an
everything-
air
It's
cookie.
just air.
Yes.
Look, Freddie, you got 12 in your
Here,
hand.
here, have a cookie for yourself.
These are the puppies eating that
Oh, how cute is that?
Eating the
puppies
ice
eating the ice cream.
in the
You
stroller.
know, I want to come back
I
as a
was that
dog, too.
person that had a birthday party for my dog
Isn't that cute? They
and
love
got
it.
ice cream
I
for the
have
dogs.
heard that
You got
Dr.
dog.
Doodles
You
is
got
so
ice cream
cute.
for the dog.
I got ice cream. They make ice cream for the dogs, and they were like little cups, like Dixie cups. And I had a first birthday party for my dog.
What kind of dog did you?
That was before children, obviously.
Yeah, no, dogs are treated very well in South Florida.
I want to bring our mini pack to Dr. Doodles so we can get it on air and because the
Right,
venue
because
is
when you go
amazing
in,
looking.
it's a glass window to the kitchen, so you can
Oh,
totally
that's
see in the
great.
kitchen and see what they're baking. It's very transparent. You can see everything going on.
It must smell delicious. How do you work in?
And the coffee is amazing too.
Yeah, I can
They
imagine.
roast their own coffee, so it's good. Yeah, I need to be out doing this so I don't sit there and eat there.
All right, everyone, dig in. The
So
cheesy bread
enjoy.
smells delicious.
I want to
Everybody
bring the
dig
Girl
in. We're
Scout
going to
troop
talk.
to you.
What are we going to combine
Yeah.
with?
Scout troop.
Yes.
You guys want to try this? We're going to pass it around.
Absolutely.
Everyone, Michelle, help
Kids
yourself
come.
have some. Kathleen, have
Because
some.
we're going to pass it around.
And we want to
so-
talk
Okay.
about escape room.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get my hands on that cannoli yesterday.
There's one in the refrigerator. You want to try?
One of them disappeared.
You want to try the
It's in the
key lime
refrigerator.
or and look at this strawberry.
Oh, it's in the fridge. You want it? That cannoli has your name on it.
It's in the fridge.
But look at the icing. It's got real. Everything's like real fruit. It's
Real
got
strawberry.
Real strawberries.
You're killing me.
Blueberry
That's
scones
great.
are chock
You're
full of
killing
real
me.
blueberries.
The
It's
blueberry
killing
scones are delicious.
I think I might need to get a dozen of her donuts and bring them to some clients of mine.
What a good
And,
idea.
and you shape them in a certain shape, and you put. Pure
Well,
oil.
no, I actually do pop-ups at office buildings for women, and I bring catalogs and donuts.
Do
So
you?
I've done that before, so this is definitely a better alternative. Everybody is into gluten-free now. It seems to be like the only way anybody wants to eat anything
I
now.
don't even know what
And
a
we
gluten
make it.
was.
We don't. I don't even like saying these are gluten free because people have a
They're
weird
so
connotation.
good.
Like they don't even need to know.
I don't know what a
This
gluten
chocolate.
is. What's a gluten?
So
You know what a
good.
gluten is?
They just came out this year.
What's a gluten?
I don't know, but it's bad for you, I
But what is
guess.
it, like a gremlin?
I honestly
part of the-
can't tell you.
It's part of the.
Here
You want to pass
It's
this
Here comes
around?
Professor
wheat.
Tommy. Wait a minute. What is it?
It's part
It's part of the
wheat.
wheat.
It,
It's the
people say
protein.
They get
and the
bloated
wheat.
from it and different
But a lot of it, they say, is from the wheat in America, how they put all the chemicals on it, the
Yeah.
glyphosate and things like that. And in the European wheat, they don't have that. So our gluten-free wheat is from Europe.
Is that good?
So it's naturally better anyway, because they don't put all
All right,
the
so
processed
gluten-free,
it.
sugar-free. I mean, they're making donuts is going to be air-free pretty soon. I remember when you used to have a donut and it was like everything goes, right?
I used to
Jelly
have a family
donuts.
member that would eat Krispy Kremes, and they'd say, "Well, I had 2 or 3." We went, "Why?" They
2
go,
or 3?
And they go, "It's like air. They're so light and fluffy.
Yeah.
They're like air."
I used to have Dunkin' Donuts. I used to eat 6 of those
They
bad
make
boys with a
sandwiches
gallon
on
of milk.
donuts now. Do you
Yeah.
do that too?
Not
Right?
yet, but we will be doing
They're going to make
'cause with
sandwiches on the
this,
donuts.
We
The
can do
donuts or the bread.
sandwiches.
And then they do like fried chicken, between
Yeah, fried chicken on the sliders.
waffles, yeah, on the
You could put
donuts.
you could put a piece
Yeah,
of
we're gonna
chicken
do
in
that.
there and you have cordon bleu. What is it? Ham and cheese and chicken?
Ham and cheese and chicken. You can't do that anymore.
Who can? No, but
Oh, we
I
are.
can dream.
You can smell it.
We'll be doing that too.
You can smell it.
Of course you
So
will.
we can do an escape room, find your doodle. Your donut doodle. Lost dog, find your donut doodle, find your dog treat doodle.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so
I'm
you guys want to try because we're
definitely
gonna
You guys
pass it
dig in, we're
around.
gonna
I
pass it
guarantee
around.
you
All right.
it won't make it back.
And then we're going to talk about escape rooms. Pass it around that way.
Go ahead, we'll pass it.
We can
I'll
pass it
try
over
to
to George.
Oh my goodness, yeah, here, cut some
George,
stuff.
you want to
take
pass
some
this
stuff.
over? And then you guys can all share it. I'm taking my
Cut
piece of the
some
morning
stuff.
glory.
Do we have more knives?
And then we'll pass that over. All right, Michelle, what's happening with Pure Romance? I know we're going to change it up a little bit and see, talk more education, but I don't know what we're doing today. Are we finding our lost what?
Well, first I wanted to give you
Two-hander.
something my daughter and I worked on last night for you, because we watched yesterday the replay, and she said, well, everybody makes wands, so she wants to make you a wand.
She made you a
So,
wand.
no, so it's different because obviously what I do is a lot of social media and taking a lot of pictures and doing a lot of selfies. So it wouldn't be a selfie stick if we didn't bling bling the selfie stick for you.
I love that.
So my daughter and I made you a bling blinged out selfie stick.
I got my own bling bling selfie stick. Are you ready, Freddie?
Oh,
So you
God.
attach your
Now
phone
you know
to
you
it,
can
right?
just
You
walk
have
around the gallery, Freddie.
All you have to do is plug it right in and then push the button, and it'll.
That's how you know if it's
snap
Michelle's if
pictures.
you plug it in.
Holy smoke.
Right?
You know,
That's awesome.
That's all you needed. That's all you need. I can see you walking around the gallery with your selfies. And you won.
I was
Daughter's
surprised
name.
that you don't have a selfie stick, Brooke.
Brooke, thank you very, very much. This is amazing. I've got my own bling bling wand selfie stick. My wand just keeps growing. I love it.
You gotta bring your daughter to the set.
She would love. She's almost done with school.
And when
So
she finishes school, you
she's
gotta bring-
8.
You gotta
She's in
bring her
second
some
grade.
donuts and cookies
She
and
is she is my biggest supporter. I mean, it's to a point that it gets annoying. But I mean, even yesterday we went to Cold Stone Creamery, and there were 2 women sitting down, and I just wanted to eat ice cream. But of course, I gave them both a goodie bag, and my daughter goes, "Finally!" I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" Like we were sitting for 5 minutes.
My bling bling selfie stick.
Don't make me laugh. Don't make me
You
laugh.
know, the funniest thing is you're next to me, which means you're going to be in all of them. I know, you're moving back over there.
I'm gonna give you another finger. Hey, Steve.
Awesome. Thank you, Brooke.
You put up every morning. I see you now in the bathroom.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, you were in the
Well,
bathroom.
Because they made a
Put some
comment
clothes
of how my hair is like a work of art, so I figured, let me show them.
How long does it take you to get your hair like that?
3 seconds.
That's why I
And
can't
you
believe
use a
you're
selfie
control
I
freak.
almost wake up like this.
And you use a selfie stick.
I use selfie stick.
Holy smoke.
Well, actually, I got to stand
Can
like
you imagine if I actually did that?
Do what?
It'll be the longest video in history. Me getting ready in the morning.
Yeah, it'll be
I'm
like
going to
the-
do it right here next.
It'll be like the chapters of the Bible.
I was thinking, gosh, I wish I had those rollers with me. They're at the
I was
studio.
going to say, you got your rollers right there.
I'm glad you guys made this guy. I can see me slapping myself still.
Slap yourself silly with that. It's your silly stick. Julie, how is that? Delicious, right? As she's eating.
You can't tell.
I know.
Julie, you got to swallow. There you go. Take it easy. All right. So what's the latest and the greatest going on at Pure Romance?
Well, I am booking lots of parties for May right now, and because it is summertime and we all want that sexy summer skin, yesterday we were all about New York, right? So now I'm doing a J-Lo package. It's for the J-Lo legs, right? We all want J-Lo legs.
I want J-Lo
So
below.
me
I want
too.
J-Lo legs.
Well, and that's what
I don't want her legs.
he just wants
Gotta go a little
J-Lo.
further north.
And that's what the body oil does. It gives you the J-Lo shine on the
Can I
legs.
try it?
And yeah, absolutely. This is the green tea. So it's the botanical scent.
It's a botanical scent?
Botanical.
Botanical.
I made that up. You like it?
Wow, that's some word.
Yeah.
We got a word cut out for us.
Botanical.
Now let me ask you a question.
So these are free gifts for anybody that's doing a party with me in May.
Like that?
Wait, let
Just
me
free
ask
gifts.
you, in Florida, when it gets hot,
Yes.
the skin tends to get dry and brittle.
Absolutely.
And
You
all
need to
sorts of stuff.
moisturize your skin. And you know, the thing is,
Make us
I have a
so
lot of
big,
products,
brittle,
and it's
crunchy.
nice to kind of make light of a lot of the products, but it's also about women feeling sexy in the skin that they're in. Really,
Wearing
that's what it
hair like
boils
you.
down
That's
to.
what-
Yeah.
I
You
look
know,
at you, I
just
say,
taking
wow,
on a
look at-
different persona.
I
you
see
know?
you. I say, wow, look at who has
I
those?
realized I never wore the wig to the studio before. I was like,
It smells like a French Quarter in here.
but it also has pheromones in it.
Yeah, I
Remember
can
those
tell.
pheromones? Oh, we love right.
And we're back to that again.
We're back. What? It's all
Where's the-
about feeling
all
sexy.
me.
Where are the dollar bills?
They're here in the box. Right?
Doesn't that smell so good?
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Take it easy.
So yeah,
take
these
it easy.
are these are free gifts just for anybody that books a party in May, along with all the other free stuff that they get. Don't start throwing dollar bills now.
So when the summer comes, you should moisturize more, right?
Yeah, you absolutely need
And
to
there's
moisturize
more
more.
maintenance on the skin,
Yeah.
right? And do you
And there it's
have-
also made with safflower oil. So everybody's
Safflower?
into safflower oil.
What is safflower?
Safflower oil is actually a natural mosquito repellent.
This is natural mosquito repellent?
It is. Now, I cannot tell you that it is instead of mosquito repellent,
But it
It
might
just
may
it
potentially
helps
help.
to deter the mosquitoes. So in the summertime, this is all that I use. I use it on my skin, everywhere, legs, tattoos. I actually have started selling this to tattoo parlors because it locks in the moisture. And living in Florida, everybody's tattoos tend to fade because nobody puts sunblock on. So
see-
it actually,
you
yeah,
see
you should
that?
put this right on. You'll see it'll,
You know how old that tattoo is? 13 years.
I was like, I don't want to play that game.
Oh, she's a good one on my team.
When are we doing this?
I got a good one.
But moisturizing
Yeah,
is how
try
you
it.
keep it colored. Let me get some-
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, also, when you use products in the summer, mosquito repellent that it has is important because do you know that mosquitoes are 46% more a problem now in our society with dengue and everything else? 47 or 46%.
Thingy?
Dengue.
What's dengue?
D-I-N-G-Y. Dengue, mosquitoes. The dengue, right?
Yeah, the thing.
The dinghy.
You get dinged up.
I'm gonna have to Google that because I don't think that's correct.
Dengue is a sickness. What
Isn't
is
a dinghy something in the ocean?
No, dengue is something in Puerto Rico. It's,
It is, right? It's like the dinghy, right?
Dinghy's in Puerto Rico. That dinghy's on the side of Paul's ship.
Anyway, dinghy's gonna be on your ear next. But anyway, it attracts, right? Because it attracts mosquitoes. So you want something that doesn't attract mosquitoes.
And
It's very
especially for kids, I use that on my daughter because you can't use a lot of mosquito repellent. Oh yeah, no. Because the minute you put it on them, then they put their fingers in their mouth or in their eyes. So right, isn't it good?
This is like real.
And look at your tattoo; it like pops.
Look at that! I'm popping.
Wow.
It's like Mary Poppins.
It's all nice and shiny and glistening.
It's a glistening.
It
Like,
is.
See, I got glistening.
He has supple skin.
You got that shine.
I got nipple skin. I mean supple.
You got that shine.
Look at the shine. Put this on your body and throw dollars at me, baby. Guys are sick.
Our shows get crazier and crazier. What else do you have? What's a pink mask?
That's just my little free gift. I'm doing little cute gift sets for May because May is a great month. I love May.
And you have those pheromones.
May is my
Pheromone
birthday
stick?
month and Mother's Day. So
That's the magic stick.
This is the magic. Yeah, this is
But
the
isn't
magic.
isn't May also the highest month for people getting engaged?
May is the highest month of people getting engaged. May is actually also technically considered May Masturbation Month. So
Wait,
it is
wait,
actually
wait.
a
What time to be
thing.
single?
It is actually a thing. Although every month should be that, but yes, May is actually Masturbation Month.
Freddie,
We're trying not to.
I never did that in my life because my dad said you go blind.
I didn't know there was a month dedicated to it.
That's right, so cut it out.
Those are pheromones. So they make people a little bit
Now what's
nicer
gonna
to you.
happen? What's gonna happen?
Everywhere I go, I put it on
Dan.
people.
What's gonna happen is that Dan is gonna walk in any minute. Because every time people put this stuff on, Dan shows up.
Dan can smell it through the gallery.
Well, it was really funny at the last event that we did Friday, the luncheon. I was putting it on a couple of women, and one woman literally came from, like, she just walked in the room and just was like one of those cartoon characters floating on air, and she's like, what are you putting on? I need it, whatever it is. I'm like, pheromones, you want it? She's like, yes. I'm like, okay.
Now, women wear pheromones, but it's supposed to attract men, no?
You know, we've had this before. As much as we love men and we need men, it's my job is to teach women to be comfortable with themselves, to love themselves, and self-worth. Really, that's what it is. So that's why when we show these products, it's not just like, this is a rash-free shave cream. It helps with not having red bumps. It's more like, all right, ladies, let's talk about this. Let's really talk about the problem, and let's come up with a solution.
That's like
and it's more of a comedy hour.
But it's like you sell a bikini and the one looking at it, the guys, right? I mean, that's what it comes down to. We're the ones.
No, the women are the ones looking way before the men. I notice every woman before any man.
Michelle, that's where you're going wrong. That's the whole problem.
Women are always like, we dress for other women.
Women dress and they say,
exactly.
I'm going to make this look better on me than she has it better on her. That I seen.
No.
Oh, yes, I seen that. And then I was at Weight Watchers, 2 women put on the same top, and they pointed it out. They couldn't find a rock big enough to hide under.
I told you last year at convention, the Pure Romance convention, I had what I thought was an original dress. I went to Ross. That was my first mistake. Everybody shops at Ross. 9 other women were wearing the same gown. But I embraced it. I mean, I was that girl that was like, hey, let's take a picture. Who wore it best? You know, but there are women that were literally crying and walking away embarrassed. And I'm like, you know, you got to embrace it. You can't, you know, it doesn't matter.
All you had to do is put the wig on.
You know, men, you guys don't care. It's so easy.
No, I got to
just one day I want to be a guy because
no, you don't.
Yeah, just one day.
Trust me, you don't.
Just one day.
but I got a solution to that problem when women come in with the same dress or top or bottoms or whatever the hell it is. I got a solution for that. It's called a scissor. So you cut.
Oh my God.
You cut it up. You cut the dress. You take.
I
know. There's a girl I dated.
Before Paul leaves, Kathleen wants to take her family on a cruise. Can you do a whole family cruise also?
Absolutely.
For teens? For
teenagers?
Yes.
You have a card?
Bored?
Yes.
We'll get your card.
Yes.
Paul, you shouldn't leave. We booked one cruise, you're going to book another.
Is the trip for May anywhere?
Anywhere that Royal Caribbean goes, yes.
Anywhere. So if you book it in May, whenever you want to use it, there's all sorts of goodies attached to it.
Okay.
So you may make sure she gets the special.
The Brooklyn Cafe special.
It's a little money in it for you.
I'll give you donuts. Lots of donuts.
And we give you a donut.
Freddie, you're really glistening over there.
I feel so moist.
It's the pheromone.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm slipping off my chair.
That's why I keep going like this.
First of all, guys ain't gonna look at you. This is meant for women and look at women. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
I don't get that. But me and Michelle will always argue that point. Ever since I met her, we've been arguing that point. But now I got the gang from New York.
You got a lot of.
Listen,
I got my boys
I had the
now.
gang from New York before you had the gang.
You did. But they listen to you because they're afraid of you.
And Michelle's going to come back. We're going to talk more women's educational health the next time you come back. Because as much fun as we have with Pure Romance, and we lost our lube, so we're going to the extraordinary escape room. Can you grab those over? We're going to come back with some more education.
We are. Start to really let people know that it doesn't have to be so nerve-wracking to talk about our bodies and to talk about
it's cool to
things
be
that we're doing every day anyway.
It's
or
cool to
you
be
should
a woman,
be doing every
right?
day.
It's cool to be a woman.
Absolutely.
That's what it comes down to.
Absolutely.
It's cool to be a woman. And I'm going to tell you something. It's better than being a guy. Tell you that much. Tell you that much.
Those brownies.
Do you have one?
Did you try the bread?
Look at these two.
Take some in with you.
We just slept with a brownie. Wonderful.
Did you try the
And
bread?
that's flourless, so that's gluten-free. Yeah, that's a
Yes, that's the gluten-free you like.
And then when he makes the dirty doodle bars, it's got the brownie.
Dirty
and
doodle.
I just want them just for the
coconut, chocolate, all baked
Yeah,
together.
Michelle, you're just going to have to bring dirty doodles when you go to your
I'm telling you, I'm ready to start advertising it today.
When you buy the stuff from Michelle, this creamy stuff for the I'm glisten, you get a bag of dirty doodles.
What a great promotion, right?
Yeah.
Bag of dirt.
I'm loving it.
Bag of dirty.
I love it. And I'm ready to take my team to the escape room.
What are we doing with the
I
escape
can't wait
room?
to hear about that.
Okay, let's talk about escape room. Now, to set up the escape room, we have pieces hidden in the room. We don't, but we do. And when you announce the pieces, Steve, don't go too far with Steve because he's the only one who knows how to play this game.
I don't know.
The last time he was here, he wasn't, but he will still be there.
You and I will never get out of an escape room.
So I guess the adventure is the lost dog.
Well, this is all part of the dog nap, and like Michelle said, these are great team builders. So if you have a business and many employees, maybe they're all trying to do the same thing, but they don't really work together. This is a great way to build camaraderie and collaborate, exchange ideas, and get to know your fellow employee a little bit better. And then you'll see that the teamwork and the productivity of your employees is just going to skyrocket because they spent quality time. And it's also great with families. Mom, dad, and the kids spend quality time with your family, getting to really know each other, working together, and having fun.
Oh,
What
baby.
a concept. Can you imagine taking your family?
No.
I'm envisioning taking all of my family. We go
Can you
beyond
imagine,
your kids.
Hold it. Can you imagine taking a crew and then it would be so funny because you probably end up firing people.
But first I want to bring Steve, our intern Steve, because he's a riot.
You should bring
things,
all
right?
the
We got to
interns.
bring them all.
All 80 of them.
We're going to plan a schedule, guys. We're going to get you all in one day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday seems to be the best day.
It would be so funny because I guess you find out who people are under pressure, right?
Oh, you certainly do. Well, it's a great way also if you're trying to figure out what person you want to hire, put a bunch of them, whoever you're thinking about, in a room and just watch.
Can you imagine?
No.
Interview.
True colors come
Your
out,
interview,
right?
you have to meet me at the escape room.
Can we record it? That would be
Well,
great.
it
Is
is
it recorded?
recorded.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fabulous.
That would be
I have
hysterical.
cameras in the room so I can watch what you're doing. So when you ask for your hint, I know, I'm like, okay, show me what it is you're trying to open up so I can see. I don't want to barge into your room, so I can see through the cameras what you're trying to do, or I can see what you've done or haven't done so far. And I watch you along so I know where you need help to get to your next clue.
So it's kind of like the show Big Brother.
It wasn't a little bit, but
Little
it's
brother.
like playing an active game of Clue.
Yeah.
That's
But
great.
instead of one person winning,
Sounds very
everybody in the
terrifying,
room
but it's
contributes
cool.
and you all figure it out together and you win.
No, that Saw is terrifying.
Yes.
This isn't terrifying.
We had so much fun when we did it last time. What are we doing now? We're looking for the dog.
Are you
lost
gonna
dog,
change
the
your
DOG.
whole? Are you gonna change everything like you did the last time? You were playing the game. Remember that? You
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
do
playing
it?
the game.
All right, more money for you.
I got more money.
More money.
More money for me. I get paid the big bucks.
Coach Carter's
Literally the
wife.
big bucks.
All right, so what do we got?
So I do have 3 rooms. The room we did last time was all about the jewel heist at the Smithsonian Museum. So now I'm taking you to New York City.
Oh, you should have been here yesterday.
Oh, and this is called Dog Napped, and it's all about Gracie Von Anklebiter. Favored to win, Best in Show at the Westminster has disappeared. So you have got to find the prize pooch before the competition starts in 60 minutes to prevent a scandal. So I am going to hand all of you, just pass them down, your Paw Patrol badge. Just keep handing them down. So I thank you so much for...
Always in costume.
I know. So I thank you for taking the challenge to find Gracie for me. And I'm going to actually give you a little clue. So give me 1 second. You know, my rooms are very funny. They're clever. They're witty. They're puns on words, or play on words and full of puns. And I dress in costume. So today's costume is... Paw Patrol! Paw Patrol, where are you?
We're over here.
Oh, thank God I found you. You know,
Yes.
my little Gracie, she's so beautiful, and we won Best in Show 5 years in a row. Well, we're here to win again, and somebody broke into the handler's room and stole her. But you've got to help me. Oh, sorry, the little dog bone says, find her. So can you find some dog bones and help me find her?
I got it in that
We
bag.
got a bag from Dr. Doodles. We got some dog bones.
Doodles.
Let's check
I
out
think
these
there's-
dog bones. There's one
I
on the
think
floor
there's
too.
yeah, there's one on the
Are there
floor.
more dog bones, anyone?
Well, let me ask you a question. This dog is blind in one eye and it has 3 legs?
Oh no, this is a different dog that did get lost.
Because I can get you
Let's
20
see.
of those dogs in New York
Here,
in 15
We
minutes.
found these bones.
We found these bones, and there seem to be letters on the other
Oh,
side.
here we go with the letter thing. Here we go.
What do you have?
Oh, it's a clue.
It's clear.
We should put them together and see what we can spell, ladies.
Oh.
Freddie doesn't like games.
I do, but you think and I just
Okay,
laugh.
so what does it spell?
It says clunk.
Fine.
Lucky. Oh, let's try lucky.
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 Find Lucky.
Find Lucky.
So before we can find Gracie Von Anklebiter, we've got to find Lucky. Lucky's going to help us.
And this is the blind dog?
It's a lucky duck. Can we find our lucky duck?
Every dog in New York City is blind with
Can we
3
each get
legs.
a duck?
Well, look at the ducks. There's some special ones in there.
There's a special duck.
Baby. Baby. It's like, which one of
Duck,
these things
duck,
doesn't
duck,
belong? Duck,
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 duck.
goose.
Ooh,
Baby.
spirit.
Baby. They all say baby? Baby. Maybe we have to count them. Baby.
There's got to be a mother in there
It's going to be the
somewhere.
last one. No, they all say baby. So, there's numbers on the bottom.
Oh.
Ah, there you go.
You found a number.
2.
Okay, what's the other ones have?
Nothing.
Oh, so we
these
found
are
wait,
it too.
where'd you find
These are
Kathleen?
numbers.
There are no
9.
numbers except, 9? 29.
9, 5.
9 5 stars. You're going to open a
8.
lock.
So 9, 8.
There's got to be a lock involved.
2, 5, 8, and 9.
2, 5, 8, and 9.
So now you've got 4 ducks.
4 ducks in a row.
Bingo. So there should be something
That
with
has
a lock.
A lock.
With 4 numbers.
How about right over there?
That
Nick,
purple
right there,
bag.
that purple bag with the lock on
Nick,
it.
don't get lost. It's right next to you. Don't do what
Let's
I did.
try that. Let's
All right,
bring that over here.
here. So that this is the part that
So
we
the
got.
ducks that don't have numbers, just put them back in the bowl.
Okay.
Give that to her.
No, someone else has got
give
it.
it
All
to
right, Michelle, you try it.
Michelle, you open it.
We've got 2, 5, 8, and 9.
So the combination is only 1,000,000.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
So it could be anything, right?
It could be
2, 5, 8,
anything.
and 9. 8, 9, 5, and 2. It could be anything. So you could be doing this for the next 60 minutes.
Not 2, 5, 8, and 9.
Is there another way to put it together? Probably.
You know what? All you need to do is line them up in the right order. Okay, baby,
baby.
baby, line them up, baby.
Line them up, baby.
Phone. Use the phone. The 2, 5, 8,
The
9.
number.
The smallest number first.
Yeah.
I did.
There's 9, 2,
2 is the first one.
5,
2, 5, 8.
8,
8, 9.
and 9.
2, 5, 8, 9.
Let's probably use an error. You're the first to
Is
admit
that
She
that.
says line us up, baby.
Look at those bibs a little closer.
Look at the bib.
Oh, I see. They have little
okay.
things on them.
Okay, line them up,
All right.
baby.
Okay, B,
That.
A, B, Y. All right.
All right.
8, 2, 9, 5.
8295.
Would have been here for a minute.
We would have been here till Tuesday.
Very good. 8, 2, 9.
I almost wouldn't want mine recorded.
You got to do what I do. You got to bring your flask and let everybody else do it.
I don't drink.
Neither do I. Look,
All right, let's see what's in the bag.
It's a dog. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you found the dog.
Oh, with one ear. It's Lucky.
It's Lucky.
Lucky the dog.
Missing
Yeah,
right
well,
ear,
that-
tail broker, recently castrated. Holy smokes, that dog is in bad shape.
Let's see if that's really lucky.
Answer to the name of Lucky.
Oh, maybe not. Lucky has a key
Tail is
attached.
broken. Oh, there you go. You got to use the key for
We
something.
not got a key. Is there something that has a lock?
Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh, shall we
Well,
try that?
actually, the thing that has the lock is back at Extraordinary Escape Room.
Oh, okay.
Too big for me to bring.
Okay.
Okay, so what is this one?
That's a different clue that we'll do
Oh,
on
okay.
the other half.
All right, so this
But
takes
there's
us,
Lucky.
so there's Lucky, and we go to Extraordinary Escape Rooms to see what our next step would be.
Oh, so that's how we find Lucky?
Well, that's how eventually you're going to find Gracie.
Oh, Gracie.
That
This
was
is Lucky
the
here.
goal. Lucky's
This
going to
is
help
Lucky.
you.
Like I tell you, I can find a dog missing all of these ingredients in every corner of New York.
How long does
How
it
many you
normally
want?
take
They-
to go through a
You
room?
get 60 minutes.
60 minutes?
And what happens if you don't do it in 60 minutes?
You can all be locked in forever.
Well, I do give you some hints.
Like, baby.
So
Right,
if you
that
get
was a
stuck,
good-
just ask for a hint, and I'll help you along, and I'll make sure you get out.
How you like that?
You like that? What do you think, Michelle?
I think it's great.
Wouldn't it be
I
great
want to
to
bring
do
the
a
Girl
party there?
Scout.
Bring the girls there?
I think that would be cute. Yeah, yeah. Do that in a nice room. I definitely want to bring my team because we need some
Team building?
some team building and some outings. And
Well, bring
that's what it's
boxing
all
gloves
about.
because you may be doing team fighting.
I as I'm watching this, I'm already seeing how it should not be recorded with me in the room.
Rated R.
Seriously.
The Paw Patrol.
Do you have a sensor?
No, but you know, there's always one in the crowd that's going to jump out in front. So if it's not going to be you, it'll be somebody else. And somebody always gets there. Like Steve was here the other time that we did this, and he was like,
Well, I think the whole point is to delegate and to work together, right?
That's correct.
you know.
Collaborate, there's no bad ideas.
yeah.
You tried 3 different ideas, and any of those 3 ideas maybe could have worked. It just wasn't the right one. And no idea is a bad idea.
See, if my family went, they'd all be control freaks. You just sit and watch.
That's right.
I know.
I said, that looked pretty good. That didn't work. Next. Don't worry about it.
That's
Smart.
you just sit, you smile and go, okay, what's next?
Yeah, but you figured it out. You got baby and ducks and all night.
My whole family, they'd be going at it with each other. The competition would be fierce, and some would probably leave crying. Right? She knows.
But that's good times for some families, right? That was a good time. We'll do it again.
Is your mother like that? Competitive?
No, she's like you.
Yeah, well,
just hanging out. She goes, oh, whatever. Where's my flask? I'm good.
Give me another drink.
A flask and a donut.
That's right.
Do you Life is too short.
Is there food served or drinks served?
I do allow you to bring in your own food and beverage if you're going to book the escape room for a team builder and you want to meet afterwards. And when I do birthday parties, I have a parent with the kids if they're 14 and under supervising, while the other parent is setting up the swindled room with, you know, whether it's pizzas, burgers,
Nice.
you know, sub sandwiches. So when they're done escaping, they can go right into the swindled room for their cake and eating. And then this way the parents can drop them off at one place, pick them up at one place, and the person who's hosting the party doesn't have to say, well, how am I going to get all these kids from the escape room to the restaurant? So
Is it all one room? So if we went, we could set up a camera, it's one room, and we could, or do we have to move around to different
Well, we
locations?
have 3 separate rooms. So whichever room you want to do, you can
Stay
set
in
up
that room.
and you get there, you know, 60 minutes to try to figure it out. Now, if you've done escape rooms before, you may figure it out before the 60 minutes.
Not us.
If you've never done an escape room, it might take you a little longer.
A mental room, maybe.
And as long as I don't have somebody booked behind you, I'm happy to let you stay until you can figure it out.
It'd be so much fun to take our mini pack up there and do a room, 60 minutes.
I can see people throwing hitting each other with the camera.
I think you should go live and do a show
That's
from
what I'm
there.
thinking.
Absolutely.
It's live from the escape
And
room.
we'll sponsor the donuts. We'll bring Dr. Donuts
Doesn't
for
that be so
coffee
much
and
fun?
donuts.
It would be fun.
Would you participate, or we just sit there?
No,
like this?
somebody's got to work the cameras. Though.
We'll hire
You can't
somebody.
get hurt on this one.
Yeah, the last time
There's
she
no
said that, I almost
mousetrap.
lost a finger.
There's no mousetrap. There's no motorized bike.
And I fell and fractured my elbow. So what's going to happen to me when I go to this thing? I'll
Nothing
be this
in my room,
dog.
because my
I'll be
rooms
missing
are
an
not
eye.
scary. I don't make you crawl through walls. You're never in the dark unless you turn the lights off yourself. So nothing will happen to you in my
Yeah,
room.
but
You're never
what
in the
happens
dark.
is when I'm on the road, things that are going to happen,
Only when you're with me.
Yeah, everybody was worried about Dawn riding this bicycle, right? And she's riding,
laughing.
and she's riding. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. She looked like the Wicked Witch, you know, from the movie. And I go on this thing, and boom, I go down and fracture my elbow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
So, and then we went
And the
and we did
mousetrap?
the mousetrap. We were supposed to do this exercise, and she pushed it into my hand. So the mousetrap is on, a real mousetrap is on my hand. I'm like, that hurts.
That's what he said. That's
hurts a
blood
lot.
running down his hands.
Good time.
Julie, imagine doing a Akashic reading. Yeah, not even funny.
Me and rats don't get along. But that's a lot of fun. And where is the escape room located?
Located 12300 alternate A1A, which is PGA and I-95, just north of downtown at the Gardens.
Right near BCT, not too far away.
Is it?
How far in advance do you got to book an event?
Whenever you want to go, just go to the website. Open every evening, and then on Thursdays and Sundays I open as early as 12 o'clock, and then I can also do special openings based on your group if it's a team builder. I was there one Sunday at like 7 o'clock in the morning for Victoria's Secret, because that's the only downtime they had before they opened the store. So 7 o'clock we did a team builder, and then those who had to work went right to the store. And went
Now you
to
see,
work.
I would air that.
Yeah,
I'll
you
air that. You got me.
The angels, I see you got him on something.
I take this whole set with me. What time were they there? I'm in.
And Michelle, you could probably put some of your stuff around and incorporate it into
my
clues.
mind is already going. Yeah.
You know, I like it
absolutely.
because
I'd
you
love
can,
to do a party there.
You can also develop like sets where you have. We talked about the missing lube, the missing toy, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you
the
change
missing
up the
donut.
rooms?
It takes about 2 months to create a room, so
Oh,
it's something
wow.
you're not going to change,
Yeah.
and you can get a lot of people to come do your room, so you don't want to change them prematurely before everyone has a chance to experience your escape.
All right, nice.
Have you been to an escape room? Has anyone here done an escape room?
No.
You have, Tom? Did you like it?
It was a little bit scarier on that side.
Yeah, I've heard of them being scarier.
You did not go to Nikki's escape room.
Yeah.
No, we were captured by Charles Manson, and we had to go through.
In real life?
No.
He's out of jail. He's dead.
We are from New York.
Didn't he die?
Yeah,
He's dead, right? Is he really dead?
And it's scary. Yeah,
So
it's
it was
scary, but these are so much fun. It's like being in Disney World around the corner and just having fun and not waiting on lines.
And I did that purposely because there's so many escape rooms that do have scary themes, and I just wanted to make sure everybody had fun. And my rooms really are funny. You will laugh at my corny jokes. And all of my little puns.
I think you're great. It makes me smile every time you're on set. And I feel like I'm back to being a school teacher or with my kids at Disney World because you can just imagine a kid's reaction. And when you're looking for a birthday party idea, something different, where they're self-contained, you can watch them, it's easy, and they're having fun.
And using their brains and problem solving instead of electronics.
That teacher's coming at you again.
She always got to talk about brains. You know, so when we do the Battle of the Sexes, right?
Yeah.
We should have this as one of the pieces. Where
is this going to be like Double Dare or something?
No,
I mean, I could see in your head,
you go into a room and you time it. See how long it takes you, women, to get it done. And guys go into the same room.
Get it done.
And see how long it takes them to get it done.
Okay, we could just.
You know how easy we
don't even. I'm like, we're going to get it done in 5 minutes. You guys will be in there for an hour.
I'm going to touch the get it done thing.
It doesn't matter. Well, it's either that or a basketball game, right? I mean, the difference.
I'll take you down.
There you go.
Either way, we get it
but
done.
we see how long. I mean, you'll be surprised. I'm gonna tell you, Steve was very good at this.
We're gonna need a big space for this Battle of the Sexes. This is not big enough.
Well, Mom, by the way, we're doing a Battle of the Sexes: the New York girls versus the New York guys.
Oh, you're part of the group.
You're part of the girls. Okay. I need a team.
Okay. This is where we're gonna go down to your house.
I think the escape room is perfect.
To do the Battle of the Sexes, try to sell your house.
Sell my house.
Yeah. It's gonna be part.
Some escape room.
Your house? You're like the house of mirrors. Her room's all mirrored. One of her bedrooms all mirrored. You can't find your way out. No dog is going to help you there, I'll tell you that.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. We can bring the unicorns, Dr. Doodles. We can incorporate everything in one place.
Now the loser of the Battle of the Sexes, I come up with the loser. The loser has to wear a unicorn outfit up and down Atlantic Avenue from here to the boxing ring.
Is that you and me?
With a sign. No, the whole team.
The whole team.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a normal Friday night for me.
She's glad her wig. She just needs a Oh, by the way, JoJo has unicorn panties on order for us.
Why would she have panties on order for me?
Well, she didn't want to post it because it's unicorn panties, and there's a horn that comes out of the tush.
Panties.
Oh my. Oh my.
And I'm wearing this white?
Because JoJo's going to buy it for you.
Yeah, well, JoJo can wait.
It's on order. She sent it to me.
Hey, Mom, you want my uniform panties?
We can ride Lucky down the street.
Holy, see, my whole readings are all messed up here.
I don't know what goes on in Julie's mind, though.
Everyone now, like,
well, I can imagine what's going on in your mind. You can't read people unless they invite you in, right?
Yeah, it's not ethical to try.
It's not ethical.
Well, she does it.
It's not ethical. She just should not be doing it.
Somehow I think though in here it'll be okay.
She does it, but won't tell you. But she's doing it.
Yeah, we know what she's doing, sitting there so quietly.
She probably has it all added up already as she sits next to the unicorn.
What goes on in here stays in here,
We're
right?
like Vegas.
Yeah, except for that it's live on the air.
60,000 people seeing us.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, it's going to be playing in New York and Chicago and Boston. It's going to be all over the place. But other than that, we're good.
We could do an escape room at Dr. Doodle's, bring the donuts there.
Yes, you could do the
And we're dog friendly, so you can bring your dogs as well.
The doodle bars.
Lucky's invited. Thank you.
Now, how has it been going? You guys have been open a few weeks now. Is it busy?
Just over a month. It's awesome.
How's it going?
Great, really good.
And you guys open up late, right?
We stay open till 10 o'clock during the week and 11 on weekends, and that's when we seem to get the busiest.
On the weekends?
Night.
Did you see Saturday night on the Avenue the way it gets? Is it still packed?
Still, yeah.
Now, you weren't here for season, were you?
It's just the end. We caught the end of
Okay,
it.
so
Delray Affair.
You see what you see now? Triple it. It's season.
Right,
yeah,
it gets crazy.
Because by season we'll be up and running full hill. So
but I see people posting things now all about Dr. Doodles all over the internet. People are walking up and down. People who live here, locals.
People are excited to have a real bakery right on the
And
avenue.
it's so cute.
You gotta get one of those Dr.
cute.
Doodle.
I gotta get the book.
You've got to
gotta
get there and come take a look.
You gotta get one of
It's-
those things that you wear, you know? What do
Oh,
they
I didn't
call-
bring the book. I have to bring the book.
I gotta
next
get
time.
the
There's
book.
a book. There's a whole story. I mean, it's a whole theme.
Really?
Harry Potter and Willy Wonka theme.
Oh wow.
It's Dr. Doodle because he was supposed to be a doctor or a lawyer, and he goes, nope, I'm going to open a donut store
And the
instead.
diamonds. There's a whole
Donuts and
there's a whole
diamonds
story.
instead of a doctor or a lawyer. Isn't that so funny?
Hey, Tom, we can use that in the sizzle.
Dr. Doodles.
Dr. Doodle.
We can go over and do it.
Let's do it.
Go over and do a
yeah.
Dr.
'Cause you have to
Doodles.
see it. There's all kinds of intricate.
I keep
things to
seeing
see.
people post things. It looks so much fun. I think you guys would love it
people are
also.
really excited, and we're just getting started. You know, we have more products coming out every
I can
day.
imagine.
Check out Dr. Doodles. It's right on Atlantic Avenue near Lemongrass.
418.
Not that we're promoting another place, but it's been there a long time. It's a staple in Delray, and it's right next door. So that's
Excellent.
easy. And to find Michelle where?
You can find me at pureromance.com/Michelle Spears, or call me directly to book your free girls' night in at 561-572-1901.
You really look like a unicorn with that
I
hair. I'm watching
love
your
it.
glitter.
I love
The bangs
it.
are very unicornish.
I love
very
it.
Cute.
I'm like a different person every time I'm in this wig.
And thank you for my new wand.
Do you have?
I have
do
a new bling.
Do you have a V card?
You know, I'm looking into that because Pure Romance, they do
They
a
don't
lot
allow it?
for us. No, but they do a lot for us. So I have a meeting with her next week so I can see if she offers any additional benefits. But there's a lot of people in my company that are using another company and they're paying like $175 a month.
A month?
A month.
I got a guy.
For this thing called Touch Points.
I got a gal.
And I'm like, yeah, no, I can't.
Gen G, we got a gal.
I got a guy.
So I'm
$9
gonna.
for the year.
Yeah, I'm going to meet with her just to make sure that it does what I need for it to do.
Honey, this
aside
thing
from what
washes
we
my
offer.
car. I mean, it's this thing is crazy.
I'm
Imagine what it could
definitely
do
gonna-
for Pure Romance. Yeah, there
That's
you
a whole
go.
different other story. That's a different show.
And the Extraordinary Escape Room, where can we book a party?
Just go to extraordinaryescaperooms.com, and it's EXTRAORDINARY.
That's what it was. I was spelling it wrong.
I did too. When I got my domain, I forgot the A, and I'm searching and searching, and I can't find myself because I forgot the A. Imagine that. So
So it's EXTR.
EXTRAORDINARY.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, it's extraordinary
Play
escape
on
rooms.com.
words.
Extraordinary. But I think that's what extraordinary means.
And I am not your ordinary
Right,
escape
so
room.
you're extraordinary. At least that's what my daughter always said. I never thought twice that it was any other way. Because she always says, Ma, you're so extra. Extraordinary. That's us.
You know, I never noticed they put a butterfly on this
Yes,
thing.
they did.
I didn't notice
And
that.
I'm not going to eat those antennae
2
like
days
I did
later.
on my cake.
It's 1 day later. You had the finger.
The spoon's the funniest thing because I guess it's a New York thing, Ma.
Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma, the meatloaf.
You notice that if you hold this thing up and you wiggle it like this, it means something else.
It does?
It does.
What does it mean?
She got it.
Stop.
I never use a spoon on you.
No, I just remember.
You use the ladle.
So he asked me what my sister would think about the spoon.
Oh, she remember.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why she should have turned.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Hey, listen, did you have that secret slipper that when you threw it, it used to turn around the corner?
The boomerang slipper when you throw it across the house? The slipper, the
The
hairbrush.
The hairbrush.
So when you threw it, it used to go around the corner?
Yes, they wouldn't see me.
And whoever was closest
And it
got
hit the target and came back to you.
To me got hit on
Whoever
it.
was closest got it.
Wow.
I had 3 children, 3 kids in 3 years.
Real-
So,
uh-huh.
I'm real smart. So whoever was ever closest got hit. She was
There you
smart
go.
enough to go someplace
Run and
else.
hide.
Was Dawn as a child? Was she somebody that you had to be on top of, or
Never.
she was probably the best one
She
of
was
the whole
the best
lot?
one.
I lived in my own.
She
Exactly.
was the
I lived
best
in my
one.
own fairy world back then, as I do now.
And who is the terror?
Her sister. My
so
son
strange.
was great. My sister was the terror.
Hence the attorney.
And
Hence the attorney.
There you go.
And how much younger is your sister?
3 years.
Oh, so you waited what, 3, and then the
No, I
next
had
one?
a son in between.
Oh my goodness.
Busy.
Yeah, a little busy. You were pure romance
had
back
the
in the
pharaohs.
day.
The pharaohs
She has
were
mirrors.
going on.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Touch them all.
I just became the airy fairy. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Wow, what a fun 2 days in a row, Freddie. You rocked it out of the park again, my friend.
Not me.
You did a good job.
Not today. I didn't even know who was coming.
Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
That's fun.
Now, how do I end this? How do I end it?
Oh.
Set up?